It's your sweet love I'm feeling. I can't get enough. Go figure it. Deeply head over heels, I'm living it heart and soul. You're giving it, I'm thinking that, I'm digging it.
And so you can learn more about Jessie Lynn. We have her website, jessielynn.net, posted on my Facebook page. Check that out today. And we'll catch up on what's happening with you.
Yes, all the good things.
How are you, Mr. J?
I'm making it.
You too with the sinuses.
Yeah, boy, it's been like this since about Sunday, but it's gotten worse as the day's gone. So
See,
just gotten progressively worse.
Sunday was my start day for.
Sunday was my start day. I woke up sneezing, and then it only kind of went downhill from there. And then Monday was bad, and then Tuesday it felt worse, and then now we're here today, and you can hear exactly how it sounds.
Like you inhaled pudding. But mine was worse. Here we go. You may remember once in a while. Oil plunges below $100 a barrel. Good. Let's get it back down
Finally.
to about 50 and we'll be...
Yeah.
But let me tell you, it's going to take a minute to change at the pumps for that, but it will.
Isn't it funny how that works?
It goes up fast, comes down slow.
Wow, the price of oil per barrel went up, and the pump, they're ready, man. But not so much on the way down. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think they're going to outsmart consumers who are paying attention. And if the price looks too high, they'll go somewhere else.
Yes, they will. 1,000%.
I mentioned that one gas station in Cloverdale. It's well run. It's not Buc-ee's Junior, but they tend to run higher than most places. But it's so convenient for me that sometimes I'll just take the overpay and go there. But I think in Louisiana, I paid $3.77 a gallon over the weekend. So it was a little bit cheaper there than here. Of course, we have city taxes here.
Oh, yeah.
And we have no crime either. This is what we learned. Yesterday afternoon, Dr. David Thrasher was our sidekick. He's a Hall of Fame surgeon.
Oh, heck yeah.
You're a doctor too, aren't you?
Yes, but not a surgeon.
Oh, but you're a doctor.
I am. I have a doctor of philosophy in career and tech education.
You should have heard her before you came in talking about trash fuels and stuff.
Oh, no, I heard that. Yeah, she's talking about, because I was setting my stuff up.
Oh.
I was emptying my box
He had
while
his
she was
box.
talking about her diesel and that it's a trash fuel. And
Jay
that,
keeps it simple.
He keeps it simple. I like it. And aside from me with my 3 canteens of coffee and tea, and you had to open the door for me this morning because you're such a gentleman, and I had my hands full.
I'm old school, and I apologize not for that. Right, Jay?
Right.
See, there we go. That's how
Great
you
to
do
have
things.
the in-studio support. Hey, I want to check something out. I didn't get to play this on the afternoon show yesterday
Okay.
because it was pretty busy during the run-up to the deadline with Iran. But we have some real fat bastards in politics. And right at the top of that list is Krispy Kreme Chris Christie.
Get in my belly!
And I came across a tweet he put out that says baby boomers are the most selfish generation in American history.
Mm.
And I haven't heard him say it yet. Let's listen to the clip. But this ticks me off.
Screw off.
The most self-centered generation in American history, the least sacrificing generation in American history.
What?
And, you look at Biden and Trump in particular, and they personify that. And how do they do it? Trump every day shows us. Biden, by running again, proved what a selfish man he is. Because everybody knew he wasn't up to it. But not him.
Joe Biden's a baby boomer?
I thought he was Methuselah Boomer.
Yeah, I thought he was like, what do they call it? The lost generation?
Yeah.
God.
Land before time.
What a stupid thing to say.
What a ding dong. And no, he's not a baby boomer.
Look, we were brought up by the greatest generation.
Yes.
They earned that title. They deserve that title. Think about it today, and God forbid the situation with Iran ran into a full-blown world war, and today's America had to be hit with what they did in 1941 and 2,
Right.
rationing, complete change of factory production. Everything would have to change. Sacrifices would have to be made.
Yes.
You would be told how many gallons of gas you could get every week. And do you think we could do that today?
Absolutely not.
So who's selfish?
Well, it's amazing in the time that, okay, so I'm 30, so I'm the last of the millennial generation. So,
God, you're old enough to be my granddaughter.
well, that's always exciting. But no,
It's a bit of a stretch, but yeah.
but the thing is no, kids today and young adults today, I do not think would fare well at all. Just the day that I can tell you, the day that there was mass outages with Verizon, I almost didn't know what to do, and I didn't grow up with cell phone. I watched the integration of the cell phone and everything else, but it's like, what do we do? Like, how in the world do we do this? So no, I think if we took away internet, all access to news, communications, everything for 7 days, one, we'd have a lot less problems. Two, we'd find out how dependent we are on them.
Yeah.
And then three, guess what? You definitely would be going to your local library a lot more to read books. And there you go. And just for FYI, you were correct. Joe Biden is known as the silent generation because he doesn't have anything good to say when he was on air. So there you go. So
Well, fat ass here,
he's wrong.
he's wrong. He's absolutely wrong.
Teacher B.
What I wanted to say, our parents, what every generation of parents tries to do is make things better for their kid.
Yes.
Now, I had a great childhood. I wasn't deprived. My dad went through the Depression, then the war.
Mm-hmm.
So that was his commitment to us. But we
Yes.
were expected to do things in return, like study in school,
Yes.
not get into trouble with the law. I did.
Most
okay.
of that well until we won't talk
That's why I
about that.
picked radio.
We won't talk about that.
So every generation's made it a little bit. And so today it's become, you got your phone when you're old enough to use it,
Yep.
etc.
You've got a BMW at 16 or a Rolls Royce.
But that doesn't mean you have to forsake responsibility.
No.
Because at some point they're going to have to be on their own.
Yes.
And I'm really worried with the stuff that's coming in. And interesting trend over the weekend with Gen Z women.
Mm-hmm.
The hashtag was trad wife, traditional wife. The Gen Z is showing signs of hope. They're embracing
Yes.
some of those values. There are Gen Z women who are blowing off the feminist narrative. If you don't have a job, you're nothing.
Yeah.
They want to have families, raise kids. I think that's good news. Here's Teacher B at 6:25.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. I was just going to add a little bit to what y'all were saying when you were talking about generations and panic. And, if Rich says we're going to have a little bit of snow, you can't buy any bread and milk. But yet
Yeah.
those of us that are older know that if you've got peas in the cornbread, in your pantry or rice or things called canned goods, which is what the younger generation doesn't understand. They've got to get that delivered food, we're going to make it, but we're not selfish. I mean, yes, we're continuing to work because work ethic is strong with us. And
Yeah.
I've heard this from my children who are, they weren't taught this. They're picking this up from, what they read on Reddit because Reddit is such an educational tool.
Uh-huh.
That's where I get my
they're
random
saying,
facts.
Yeah, well, and that's pretty cool. But you've got to, Mom, y'all are working longer. We're not getting these jobs. And then when these jobs come around, they're not having the benefits y'all had. And I'm like, we're working because work ethic is strong with us. And then I see that you have a book on your shelf that says how to work 7 hours a week and, get a 40-hour paycheck. Things are just not going to magically appear. Yeah, it's a book. It's a real book.
Really? I'd like to check that out. Maybe we'll do some
Well-
on-air reading.
Yeah, and teach us all something. But y'all have a great day. I just was thinking that was funny, about
Yes.
adding what y'all were saying about.
Him of all
spoiled
people.
Yeah, we're just so spoiled. We'll just keep on working, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, guess what? We have to because of inflation
Yeah.
and prices.
Exactly right.
Thank you, Teacher B.
Exactly right. All right.
Appreciate you. To me, retirement is death. I can't imagine doing nothing.
I can't either.
Maybe dialing it back a little bit at some point, but I just for somebody though that like worked as a cop or a hard physical job, I can see, but that doesn't mean you have to quit working. You can always find something else.
Yes.
The workplace is desperate to find responsible, dependable people.
Now the kicker on that though is yes, they're desperate for that, but you also have to have good managers in place to keep those employees as
Yeah.
well, which I've seen a major shift in that in the workforce of you do not have those managers in place that can handle managerial duties. And so you see a lapse. There's a major gap because people my age and even younger, we don't mind speaking truth to power. And if you're wrong, it don't matter if you're the boss or not. We'll tell you what we think, and there you go.
Keep me on my toes, okay?
Okay, I'll keep you on your toes. Greg, you're doing great.
Thank you. So is the market. It's up 1,315 points. Oil prices are
Yeah.
going down. Let's hope that this deal they put together holds. That's really critical. We got Billy on the phone at 628. Hey, you're on.
Hey, good morning. I was reference to your last caller talking about the Gen X generation. I take care of a $30 million home locally up on Lake Martin for this gentleman, and he recently sold 85% of his company in Anheuser-Busch for $490 million. And he was on site this week, and him and I were talking. And he told me, he said, college graduates today, he said 55 to 70% of them will never find a job in the field they got a degree in from this day forward because of AI.
Yep.
But they'll have a giant student loan they'll be burdened with into their 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
That's the biggest. We should get Kim Williams or somebody in to talk about what they're running into with people that want to buy a house but still have a mortgage-sized student loan payment to deal with.
Well,
and a worthless degree.
Exactly right. And him and I were talking because my kids are grown. They all went. They got trades and doing well in life right now, and actually exceeding the norm. And I'm very proud of that. I'm very thankful for that. But the reason why is because they have a trade. They have something that will be in demand.
The six-figure salaries are in the trades.
Yep.
Moving forward, there's no doubt about that. Whether it's tech or we still use regular plumbing, AC, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with having a great skill without a college degree. Right now, it's probably more valuable. Thank you so much for the call.
Thank you.
Good. You have raised the bar on this show.
Yay!
Wow. Don't you think so, Jay? We sound a lot smarter than most of the time.
Oh, no. Well, until I speak and sound like this.
I'm sorry.
I think so.
Let's get our first traffic update. I think I may move the timeline to later in the show because this is important stuff to talk about, and I want to put that fat bastard Chris Christie on my Facebook page so people can hurl insults at him. It's 6:31. Here's a great boomer. His name is Skipper.
Looking good all over the area this morning. We are seeing more folks up and about out of Millbrook, Prattville, and Wetumpka headed our way. Highways 331, Troy Highway, and Highway 80 out of Selma, light to moderate. Traffic's building all over the area, but we are looking good at the moment. Keep it here for update. The lowest tax rates in Alabama are at McKenna Nissan. Plus, they've got up to 0% financing on 2026 Muranos. It's worth the drive if they need your trade-in. See David at McKenna Nissan for all the details. Exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up, Wendell J. McEvery Skywatch traffic.
News is brought to you by Adams Motorsports of Montgomery, where your pleasure is their business. 1819 News.
Republican Senate primary candidate Jared Hudson says he's not pro-war regarding what's happening over in Iran, but he is fully in support of the U.S. war fighters and what they have been tasked to do. Hudson spoke on FM Talk 106.5 out of Mobile.
Whether you're for President Trump or whether you're against President Trump and his decision to end the Iranian conflict, which has been going on for 50 years, this is not new. This is not a new war. This is not Israel's war. This is a 50-year process that it looks like we're trying to bring the end to. Whatever you look at with it, I'm not pro-war. As a guy who's been to war and understands the cost of, great men and women who served and gave their lives, I understand the cost of war because it's spilling blood and giving your own blood. Stand for the war fighter, though, not the war. And I stand for the war fighter.
I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Ryan Dawson here, CEO of 1819 News. I'm also the host of 1819 News, the podcast, and we'd love for you to join us by listening to our weekly show on all the top podcast apps, both in audio and video format. At 1819 News, the podcast, we are in pursuit of a free and flourishing Alabama. Every week, we're having important conversations with guests from across this great state, all with the goal of equipping Alabamians to be in pursuit of a free and flourishing Alabama with us. New episodes are released weekly. I hope you'll join us.
Charges have been issued against a woman for hitting a man who was walking along a highway in Northport. The hit and run with the vehicle occurred on February 26th off U.S. Highway 43. The victim has been identified as 72-year-old Willie Fleming of Northport. The driver who left the scene has been identified as 58-year-old Wendy Lynn. She's also facing charges for possession of a controlled substance. Lynn has since been released on bond. I'm Andrea Tyson.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
AdamsMotorsports.com on the web or Adams Motorsports on the Boulevard in Montgomery. That's at Adams Motorsports in Montgomery, where your pleasure is our business. Come by and learn more about the new Suzuki GSX 8R motorcycle and see for yourself the bar has officially been reset.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
I suffered with plantar fasciitis for almost 20 years. I would try drugstore insoles and supports.
If you suffer with plantar fasciitis, we know the search for pain relief can feel like a hopeless ordeal.
I've been through surgeries, foot injections. I thought that foot pain was going to be with me for the rest of my life.
At the Good Feet store, we hear stories every day of all kinds of cheap inserts, expensive shoes, and other failed remedies people have tried that just didn't work.
I was trying all different things. Not a single one worked. And then I was driving past the Good Feet store, and I thought, why not? Give it a try. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support for my feet. Then it was like, okay, this is different. These make a difference.
I'm so glad I met Good Feet. It changed my life.
Don't lose hope. Give the Good Feet store a try.
We're located at 7341 East Chase Parkway in the shops at East Chase. Now hiring.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Vaughan Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
Hello, everyone. Robbie Pelt with Capital City Roofing. If you think about it, your home is your biggest investment in life. Your roof covers your home, so why jeopardize your biggest investment on a roofer you don't know anything about when you can deal with a reputable roofing company like Capital City Roofing? We have an A+ Better Business rating and the best manufacturers and workmanship warranties available. We do all residential and commercial roofing applications that are certified through the manufacturer to ensure you get the best material and workmanship money can buy. We also have your project in our best interest before and after construction has been done. Don't hesitate to call us if you have any roofing issues or questions. We will match any of our competitors' price and give you the same great workmanship warranty. We also give free estimates. Give us a call today and let us show you the difference. 277-3311. That's 277-3311. Or you can check us out on the web at www.capitalcityroofing.com. Capital City Roofing. We capitalize the roofing industry.
We get this question all the time.
Do you handle that?
Buying or selling a home?
Yes.
Commercial?
Yes.
Land or investments?
Absolutely. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. One team.
Every real estate move. 334-322-0662.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. The River Region's News Talk Station. News Talk 93.1, WACV. News Talk 93.1.
It's that time.
Welcome back to early coverage of the Masters. An almost endless loop of historic backstories and clips that we've shown you countless times before of past champions. Great names like Jack, Arnold, Tiger, Gary, Ben, Bobby, alongside other winning names like Sergio, Bubba, VJ, Fuzzy, and Fred. They are the masters of the Masters, which leads us into the next hour of highlight clips in our early coverage of the Masters on CBS.
The Masters.
It's so awe-inspiring.
It is 6:38, and we have Paul on the phone. Good morning, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Good morning, Greg. Good morning, Jay, and highly honored guest. Hey, Greg.
Yes, sir.
Got a new headset on. It's got the North Council mic. I don't know how good it's going to pick this up, but.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah. All right.
You're the horniest guy in town.
All right. But anyway, I know a lot of people don't give it much thought about how they get food to the distribution centers.
Right.
It don't move without a truck.
That's right.
You don't get paper without logging equipment going in the woods. You don't get paper without log trucks taking it to a mill
to
change it into paper.
Yep.
And I've yet to see AI cut a piece of lumber or AI put it in place or use a nail gun or a hammer to drive a nail.
That's
I
right.
want to see that. I want to see that. Great show. Back to the FM. Later, guys.
Appreciate it. You know, when you're young, you're obsessed with sex and, you know, having fun, which is great. I think that's the way we're wired to be. But at some point, you should be able to comprehend, you know, the value of truck drivers.
Yes.
And how great things are. You know, we kind of hit on that earlier. You know, my dad grew up in the Depression. And I remember one of the first stories I ever wrote that got published. I had an idea. It was for Valentine's Day. And I said, what would this cost? What would it cost to go to a movie for an ice cream sundae, you know, when you were in high school?
Mm-hmm.
And so he told, and I was stunned at the prices. He said, but really, we couldn't afford to do that. Just stuff that we take for granted every day. And it's like, that's what generations do, try to create a better life. You know, things that we may not have had easy access to, they do. But then there's always that word that's called spoiled.
Yep.
And keeping that fine line.
Well, and if you think about it, there has always actually been some form of automation in the workforce. You think when IBM first came out with the first major supercomputer and, you know, you had the human playing chess against it. That was the first form of artificial intelligence. That's been 40 plus years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's fast forward to agriculture. Okay. Which we talked, I know the last time I was here on the afternoon show, agriculture is the basis for everything that we have and do. Logging's a part of agricultural activities. You know, all of your plastics come from petroleum or oil mining. You know, your mineral mining, all of that comes from agricultural productivity and activities. But people seem to miss the point that without that, your high-paying engineering job wouldn't exist, or your ability to work on cars or weld materials together wouldn't be there, because guess what? The materials wouldn't exist.
We were talking about the insanity, and it's all politically driven. But, you know, like in California, you can't get a plastic bag in a grocery store, but you can buy 30 things that are all contained in plastic, from milk to vegetables and all kinds of other stuff. So what are you accomplishing?
You're not.
You're not.
You're not. You're creating a way to incentivize and pad your pockets.
We have them to thank for the paper straw, which I think is vanishing.
Yes, thank goodness. Because man, I had one time on a trip that I had taken for work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I couldn't kept getting fibers from the straw. I'm like, bleh. I
Yeah.
don't want cotton as my drink.
It's like drinking through a sweater.
Yeah.
After about 3 sips.
Yeah.
It starts to fall apart.
Yeah.
What are some of the other things that we have online today? We're always looking for our next morning maroon. We got a 31-year-old woman in Seattle.
Ooh.
One of Jay's favorite places.
I do love Seattle.
Who has been arrested for stabbing a man in the back of the head with a toothbrush.
Oh. Ow.
Yeah.
That's a
Jeez.
hard.
She had to have some force behind that.
Yeah.
It may have been a prison toothbrush because prison toothbrushes are often ground into shivs for protection. Speaking of prison, Elmore County has rejected a ballot measure that would have. I got to put this SOB on Facebook, Chris Christie, but before I do that, Elmore County leaders may have to tap other funds for new jail after voters reject the Enhance Elmore plan.
Well, I wonder why that is.
I don't know. I think taxpayers are in a mood to demand a certain level of efficiency on spending, I think, perhaps.
Well, it's kind of like what happened in Otago County the other day on some legislation that came through, and all of its citizens are in an uproar about the rise in sales tax that they came through the legislature with.
In Otago?
In Otago County for the first time in quite some time. And citizens aren't happy about that.
We need an Otago correspondent, and we need one from Elmore, too.
Guess what? I live in Otago County. So does Jay.
Yeah. But I don't keep up with that stuff, apparently.
I keep up with it just because, you know, the nature of my work outside of here. It's like, yeah, keep up with all the fun things.
In the meantime, our mayor here keeps trying to sell us on the idea that crime is down. Actually, a lot of people have left Montgomery, about 10,000.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you have fewer people, there are going to be fewer crimes because they're being driven off by what? Fear of crime.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry, we're going to fix it because we're going to have a new city flag.
Oh, boy. How exciting.
Yeah, I'm just...
Why are we going to have a new city flag?
I'm going to tap dance down Magnolia over there. It's Dana B.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How was opening night last night for the
It was
Biscuits?
amazing. The Biscuits are still undefeated.
Yay.
Didn't look like it in the beginning. We were down 2-0, then 2-1, then 3-1. Going into the bottom of the fourth, we were down 4-3. We had a single homer, tied it up. We got somebody on second base, and Simpson came through. He had an earlier homer, and he came through and hit a walk-off double.
All right.
I heard the fireworks last night. I live about, 2-3 miles from the ballpark, but the sound of the fireworks was carrying across the city last night. It was great.
And I'll be there tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm singing the national anthem tomorrow night.
At the Biscuit game.
At the Biscuits game.
It's a small world. How was the crowd? How many showed up last night?
It was a good crowd, a very good crowd. I personally thought they're doing some different things with the new owners and stuff. But we got people through the box office and into the game. I had several, little discounted things inside, like half-off hot dogs and tacos and tall boys night.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Today's a school day, so I won't be there. I'll be at my regular day job.
Boo.
But yeah, it was great.
That's awesome.
Dana, do the Biscuits have anything new in the concourse relative to food this year?
Well, a lot of people didn't find walk-ons last year. Actually, that's where I ate last night, was at walk-ons. So they actually bring food from their restaurant over in East Chase.
Mm-hmm.
They have stuff like fried catfish, they have shrimp po' boys, a buffalo chicken wrap, which is my favorite. They have a bacon cheeseburger, waffle fry.
You're making us hungry.
I
Bacon
know, but
cheeseburger.
Yeah, it's so good. I'm still mad at COVID because COVID meant they no longer sit out the pickles and the onions and the stuff like and the kraut. You know, for you to make your own.
Yeah,
make your own
that
hot
is a
dogs and
drag.
hamburgers.
That's definitely a drag.
That's so
Not being able to
dumb.
shovel that stuff directly. I have to open up all these little packets that are never enough.
Yeah.
And by the time you open up 10 packets to dress your wiener, you got, it's cold.
Right, exactly.
And nobody likes cold wiener.
So shame on
Yeah,
COVID
but-
for allowing. Let's lobby the biscuits to restore the chopped onion stand.
Yes, I will. And I heard you mention the sales tax in Autauga County.
Yes, ma'am.
So that was a contentious talk at Easter.
Yes.
Where I was at. Yes. One of my nieces brought it up, and one of the other ones said, well, there hasn't been an increase in Autauga County, but we can thank Van Smith
Okay.
from Autauga County. He used to be principal at Billingsley School, and he's the one that had the bright idea to sneak that through legislation.
All right. Well,
Dana, we so
Yeah,
appreciate the
all
call, but
my life.
we're tight for time. I can't believe it's 6:48 already. This hour's
it's
flying by.
crazy. Thanks,
Y'all
Dana.
have a great day.
You too. Chip from Titus Hole. We got to get Rich in for the forecast.
Weather, a service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this. Listen close. You got a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
Rich Thomas weather.
After a cool start this morning, we got a pretty decent forecast for today. Not quite up to normal, but high temperature in the middle 70s today with partial sunshine. We're dry through the evening hours tonight, but the risk of some widely scattered showers perhaps in the overnight hours. And still on the cool side, low 53. Tomorrow, look for a sun and cloud mix with Thursday's high up to about 74. I think we'll tease 80 degrees on Friday, mostly sunny, near 83 on Saturday with more sun. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
CB&S Bank, serving families and communities since 1906. Proud to be named 16th best performing bank nationally in their asset category by American Banker. Learn more at cbsbank.com. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Rich updated me from the weather conference he's attending in South Padre Island. And boy, last night they were really busy studying beverages and Chip, I was just about to take your call.
Yeah.
Well, we can't now, so let's get your Salem Radio Network News replay, and we got a traffic update from Skipper. About 6:50.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. The U.S. and Iran have agreed to a 2-week ceasefire, a truce that includes Iran allowing safe navigation through the Strait of Hormuz. President Trump says Iran has also produced a longer-term 10-point peace proposal. Mr. Trump says it provides a workable basis for negotiations. These latest developments have global stock markets soaring, Wall Street futures rocketing higher as well, and oil prices have been falling. Republicans will hold on to the Georgia congressional seat that was held by Marjorie Taylor Greene. Republican Clay Fuller has won the runoff in Georgia's 14th congressional district. He credits grassroots support as well as an endorsement by President Trump. And watching Wall Street, Dow futures are up 1,142 points. NASDAQ futures ahead 823 points. More details at srnnews.com.
These are uncertain times. Ongoing geopolitical tensions in the Middle East and beyond continue to shake global markets, driving up energy costs and creating widespread volatility. Gold has responded as history shows it does, climbing to new highs as a proven safe haven against inflation and unrest. Silver follows strong, offering even more protection for diversified portfolios. Call True Gold Republic at 800-300-GOLD for your free guide on protecting your retirement. If you're 55 or older, approaching or enjoying retirement, environment and have significant savings, you understand why stability matters now more than ever. Paper assets can vanish in a crisis, but precious metals have endured for generations. True Gold Republic helps Americans like you protect what you've built with real gold and silver IRAs. Call 800-300-GOLD for your free wealth protection guide today. No obligation, just information. Consult your tax professional before investing. Call 800-300-4653. That's 800-300-GOLD.
Traffic is brought to you by Skipper Pools. Get pool repairs and renovations right now and have the coolest pool year-round. Call Skipper Pools at 356-0237. Skip the rest. Call the best. 356-0237.
Well, busy traffic, and we're building everywhere. I-65 and 85, East-South Boulevard. 231 out of Wetumpka, light to moderate traffic. 31 out of Prattville, light to moderate. The good news, traffic flow is good this morning. We haven't heard of any issues anywhere so far. So please be cautious out there. We'll keep you updated. Great shopping at Premier Place. After shopping, eat at Poblano's, King Buffet, or Sweet Frog Frozen Yogurt. All at Premier Place in Prattville. Another great McClinton and Company development. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
We'll talk about the stickiest cities in America a little bit later, cheap and trashy. We're going to do the timeline at some point. We're in a hurry to go nowhere today. Or we're not in a hurry to go nowhere today. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Next time you need flooring, remember Georgia Floors Direct on the Boulevard across from Lowe's. Jeff Mallinson and the Merry Band of Flouriers provide the best shopping experience. Every year there's an election. We talk a lot about elections here. And that is for the best in various sales and service categories. And year after year after year, Georgia Floors Direct is voted by consumers as the best. For good reason. The staff is incredible. They make the shopping experience there. Flooring can be a little bit on the dry side, I suppose. Oh, and they also have window coverings and incredible new marble and granite kitchen countertops that have surfaces that actually look more like leather than granite, but have the same durability. You should check them out. They have their own teams of installers. They save you time and they save you money. And the closing rate there is incredibly high because people who do their due diligence as consumers and shop elsewhere come back to Georgia Floors Direct at an incredibly high rate and choose them for all of those reasons I just listed. Sales, service, selection, time, and money. They're on the boulevard across from Lowe's, a flooring destination since 1969. Whatever's next is next.
Montgomery Men's Health salutes the man everyone depends on. You, the grill master. Your family don't have to go out to eat. You carry the load. You solve the problems. Mr. Fix It. But when you're off, we all feel it. And what happens when the gas runs out? When the strength drops? When the transmission stalls? And I ain't just talking about your truck. Male performance is complicated. Treating low T and ED requires technical precision, and that's where Montgomery Men's Health shines. We've been conquering this since 2014, long before every strip mall had a low T sign. We started this clinic to level you up, to help separate fact from internet fiction, hype from the successful realities we see every day. What works 92% of the time versus what might work online. And we keep getting better. Better service, better care, better value. And for $99, you'll receive a lab panel in minutes and a consultation with our medical provider. Don't wait. Call 334-440-3663 or go to MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
If you've ever wanted to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself, and didn't know where to start, Janney King Gulf Coast has already built a foundation for you. With guaranteed initial customers, hands-on training, and ongoing local support, you'll never feel like you're doing it alone, because you won't be. For over 35 years, we've helped people turn their dreams into real successful businesses. Take the next step. Discover a business built for you at JanneyKingCleans.com.
Attention River Region business owners. Local counties are now inspecting and enforcing backflow prevention requirements. Headley Plumbing is fully certified to install, repair, and test backflow preventers, helping you stay compliant and avoid costly violations. We've been serving the River Region for decades with dependable professional service you can trust. No membership, no contract, just fair, reliable service. Call Headley Plumbing at 285-3667 or visit headleyplumbing.com. In our business, a flush beats a full house.
Headley Metal Buildings has been your source for quality metal buildings in the River Region since 2007. Carports up to 24 feet wide, RV covers, storage buildings, even a sturdy metal barn up to 54 feet wide. Your structure can be customized, installed on level ground, and comes with a 20-year warranty. Let Headley Metal Buildings help you find the perfect solution. Financing available. Call 285-3667 for details or find Headley Metal Buildings on Facebook.
Mike Costanza with Chappie's Deli. And Jeff Baranko with Chappie's Deli. One of the reasons Chappie's Deli has been around for over 32 years is Blue Water Broadcasting.
Yes, it is, and we have the perfect faces for radio.
We sure do. And if you have a perfect face for radio, call Blue Water.
Our advertisers are our biggest advocates. Call us to find out how radio can increase your bottom line. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
Live local talk. The River Region's only 24-hour News Talk FM station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
At 6:57, we're at the timeline for April the 8th. I'm your substitute host, Greg Boudel, for Rich Thomas. All right, big baseball memory on this day.
Big baseball.
I remember being in front of my brand new. Look, I'm not saying this to impress people.
But you are.
When you hear what I have to say, you can't help but be impressed. I was sitting in front of my 19-inch color TV.
All right.
Yeah. On the night of April 8th, 1974, watching Hank Aaron hit his historic 715th home run. That was a big deal. All the networks interrupted their programming to carry video of the historic event. Remember, what was the guy on TBS that wore the funky jackets? He passed away.
I don't know.
Craig. Oh, that was BJ. That means before J.
Got it. That is
Before
a
J.
before J time. Yes.
Yes.
It would be before. It would be BJ for her as well.
Before Jess.
Before Jazz. Yeah. Hey.
BJ squared.
Wow, what a useful pair of initials. Anyway, that was a big deal. In 1975, Godfather Part 2 won Best Picture. They used to do the Oscars in April.
Yes, they did.
I don't know why they waited so long. It's not a sweeps month. It won Best Picture, Francis Ford Coppola, Best Director, and the Unctuous, Robert De Niro, won Best Supporting Actor that night. Still in the BJ territory here with Aerosmith releasing Toys in the Attic. This date, 1975. That album still plays well. Walk This Way, Sweet Emotion. 40 years ago, 1980, Clint Eastwood was elected mayor of Carmel, California by a landslide with 72% of the vote. He was sworn in a week later and served for 2 years. He ran for office so that he could add a few stories to the Hog's Breath Inn, a bar that he owned at the time, and miraculously, after he became mayor, the board approved his project. That's how it works in politics, I guess.
There you go.
But there was talk then, again, you two were tots when this was going on.
Yep.
Clint Eastwood was not a big deal to you. But I remember there were people that were hoping he would run for governor of California and then eventually president. But he did not. Twin Peaks premiered on this date on ABC 36 years ago, 1990. Now is that within your memory realm?
Twin Peaks 1990, yeah.
And
I'm familiar with it.
I loved it. Kyle MacLachlan was the star. Who killed what's her name?
Laura
Palmer.
Laura Palmer, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was appointment TV on Sunday night. But after about a dozen episodes or so, it went off the rails and got really weird.
Got crazy.
And I stopped watching it. It just got, I don't know what they were. But Who Killed Laura Palmer was probably the second biggest television mystery in history after Who Shot JR, which is also, well, it's barely AJ.
Yeah, barely after Jay or Jesse.
Yeah. After Jay and Jesse.
1994, Nirvana lead singer Kurt Cobain found dead in his Seattle home.
That I'm familiar with.
There's still speculation
I
as to
was
whether or
not
not
familiar.
that was.
I wasn't born yet.
No.
Oh.
I was born in 95.
If you had been around, that was a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be.
But it's still it's sort of worked its way into the conspiracy realm, and that there are people who believe he was murdered.
Well, given the fact that conspiracy theorists are now pretty much 98% right,
Yeah.
could be the case.
One of the great memes of the year was, what do I do now that all my conspiracy theories have proven to be true?
Right.
Nicolas Cage got married on this date in 1995, and he married Patricia Arquette on her 27th birthday. That one lasted 6 years. In 2000, Saturday Night Live aired a classic bit, something that we still remember today. Who would like to take a guess?
What year was it again?
It was 2000.
2000, a classic bit that we still remember today.
Yes.
If you give me some cast members, that's going to be the real tell.
Yeah.
All right, Will Ferrell.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you're going to say.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be cowbell sketch. I mean, that's what.
Guess what?
Yeah.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
And did Christopher Walken have anything to do with the death of Natalie Wood? Because he, along with Robert Wagner, was on that boat
Yeah.
the night she drowned. A lot of speculation there.
There's the conspiracy at the end.
Yep. Pope John Paul II's funeral took place on this date in 2005. Cardinal Joseph Ratzinger led the funeral mass. He was elected as his replacement 2 weeks later, took the name Pope Benedict XVI. Maggie Thatcher, the Iron Lady.
Oh, yes.
She passed away on this date in 2013.
What? If you haven't seen that movie, by the way, it's really good.
I like that. I like
Make a
historically based movies. Actually, Britain could use her again.
We could use her in Trump's White House, too.
She was in office for 11 years.
She and was by far one of their best, arguably, in in her time. Now, she was a woman of very straightforwardness and
Yes.
very little words. She said what she meant, and there you go.
Yeah, remind you of anybody?
Mm-hmm.
2016, Cheap Trick, Chicago, Deep Purple, NWA, and Steve Miller were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
All right.
All worthy except for one. And now I'm going to do all the birthdays today since you.
Well, yeah. He said he was yesterday. She wasn't here yesterday. Greg said that he would just do the birthdays of the people he knew, and it was like, I don't know, 3 people, and they were all advanced in their years. Yes.
So you guys will be happy to celebrate with.
It's not a guarantee we're going to know who these people are either.
Sadie Calvano.
I don't know who that is.
She's Violet Plunkett, Anna Faris's daughter on Mom.
Oh, okay. Yes, I do know who she is.
Oh.
Yes, I do know.
Okay. How about Taran Noah Smith, age 42, from Home Improvement? Mark?
Yes. It's
yeah, I
can
think
place the
vague.
face.
Yeah,
Vaguely, yes.
vague.
Surely you remember Ezra Koenig, age 42, Vampire Weekend singer?
Nope.
Nope.
So sorry, but nope.
Katie Sackhoff, which sounds...
Hey, I do know that one. That one I do know. She is from a lot of things, actually. She's in The Mandalorian. She was in Battlestar Galactica. She was in a lot of sci-fi stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about The Mandalorian.
Yeah, she was, and I don't
forgot
remember the
about
name of the character she played.
I forgot about that. That is 100% right.
Yeah, that is her.
The previously mentioned Patricia Arquette is now 58 and cageless. Robin Wright, who played Jenny in Forrest Gump.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's 60.
Okay.
This is hard to believe. Julian Lennon,
Oh, boy.
son of John, 63.
Oh,
Wow.
Richard Hatch, a-hole, original winner of Survivor, who did not pay taxes on his winnings and went to jail.
Well, that's correct.
Yeah.
Stupid.
What a dummy.
Stupid. But if you recall, he was a jerk. But I guess sometimes you have to be to win that show. I don't know. I'm just a simple Hawk Show toast in Montgomery, Alabama, friends. Let's see. John Schneider from the Dukes of Hazzard is
The
66.
Dukes.
All right.
Is that why you have a passion for that particular type of car?
No, that's not the car actually.
No.
That, which is an
Oh,
odd
it was
thing to
the-
think of. That was a Charger.
Yes, I remember
Way
that.
back when the Chargers looked really cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were 2 doors. Now they're 4 doors. At least most of them are 4 doors.
And they offered that car in a very distinctive orange color. If
Yeah.
the taste ran that way. It was like driving a flattened pumpkin.
Yeah, and now we have the Challenger.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Which I will say the Challengers are pretty awesome too. They're pretty cool. Of course,
They
I
are.
like my little Bronco Sport.
So that's what Janelle drives now.
I love it. I can't tell you though how many people I've had get in it and say, "Oh, it's a Mustang," because they see the horse, and I'm
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
They do offer the big Broncos with different engine types and like the Raptor engines and all that, but no, it's just a Bronco.
On the passed away list today, we have Betty Ford.
Aw.
And she walked the talk when it came to recovery. I have really not studied, though, the extent of her story. There must be a movie or something that describes what it was like, the issues she had and the problems that it caused while she was in the White House with Gerald. John Havlicek would have been 86 today. Jim Catfish Hunter would have been old. And had he just hung in there
It
a
would have
little...
been old.
I got to do a little math on this next one here. Hang on one second, friends. 26, 9, 8. If he had just hung in there a little longer, maybe lived a little healthier, Buddha would have been 2,589 years old today.
Wow.
And that, my friend, is your... All right, 7:08. We've got Salem Radio Network News coming up again. The market,
Looking pretty good.
yeah,
Pretty good.
just keep our fingers crossed. Hope there's no hiccups along this way. Up 1,269 points. Brent McDonald will analyze the day's financial news for us at 5:15. He of Invista Advisors. Reach out for a consultation. No pressure. 387-0094.
Thank you very much. I want to tell you about Heirloom Jewelers here in Montgomery. True Booth running the place, has been since, well, store's been around since 77. He's been running it since 2015. His grandparents opened that store, so he knows what he's talking about when it comes to the estate, usable estate jewelry. This is jewelry that is passed down generation after generation, stays in the family, antique jewelry, you may want to call it, but just really beautiful pieces that you can find by going to their Facebook page or their Instagram page or their website, which has a lot of details there. If you go to heirloomjewelers.com, all the detail you see, and it's a lot, sizes, everything, the history of the pieces, all of that information has been sourced by True and put in there as well. You don't have a website team. I mean, it's him. He is the only person. So he goes across the Southeast to different shows, looking for jewelry to add to the collection, selling jewelry that customers have brought in and said, I'd like to get this sold, finding a buyer for that jewelry, and this could be you. You may have jewelry that you'd like to sell. You may not know how to sell that. You may not know what the value of it is. Well, put it in Troop's hands. Let him take care of it. He's got a degree from the Gemological Institute of America. This stuff's in his blood, so he knows what he's doing there. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 4, Saturday, 10 to 2, but that's by appointment only. He gives free evaluations as well. Reason it's by appointment is because, again, it's just him. There are no other employees. There's no other person you're going to deal with except for Troop, which means you're going to get that answer that day. You walk in and you talk to him. He will give you that answer because he won't have to confer with anybody. It's him. He's the only one. He can make that decision right then and there on the spot. That number again, and this is the number you need to start the conversation. Any dealing that you do with Heirloom Jewelers is going to start with this phone number, 260-0066. And don't forget to go online to heirloomjewelers.com.
Thanks, Jay. It's that convenient time of 7-Eleven. Here's traffic. Now, Headline News is next.
Traffic is really beginning to build all over the area this morning. We're looking busy now on 65 southbound into Montgomery, 231 out of Wetumpka, highways 80, 331, and Troy Highway. Light to moderate in building as well as the boulevards. Taylor Road even getting a little busy this morning. Please be safe. No issues at the moment. We will keep you updated. Come by Thompson Tractor in Montgomery and check out their incredible selection of used equipment at their used equipment sales center. See the machines that get the big jobs done. Thompson Tractor off I-85 past Taylor Road. Buckle up. Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
This is not headline news. When Stephen Colbert leaves the air in May, CBS will replace his show with Byron Allen's Comics Unleashed. It'll be followed by Louis C.K.'s Comics Unpantsed. Chelsea Handler said marriage is outdated. So are you, said the long list of guys who never wanted to marry Chelsea Handler. Kristi Noem's husband reportedly paid thousands of dollars to a big-breasted model he wanted to marry. What's worse, they were balloon payments. Colleges have begun shortening bachelor's degree programs to 3 years. Because who needs 4 years of college to learn how to make lattes? And Disney Plus has a new Star Wars show about a character from the dark side. It's called Star Wars: The New Bachelorette. This is not headline news.
Not all meat and three plates are created equal. At Epicure and Jack's Tavern, every meat and three is scratch made to order. No shortcuts, no freezer tricks. Just honest cooking with real ingredients. Once you taste the difference, you'll understand why theirs stands above the rest. Epicure and Jack's Tavern. Scratch made isn't a slogan, it's how they cook. Located at 2060 Downing Street in Millbrook.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
After March Madness, it's the majesty of the Masters. This year with the addition of the windmill on the 13th green and the Clown's Mouth water hazard on 17. Making this year the most challenging at the Masters on CBS.
From the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
7:15.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington.
Sorry.
A big day for world peace. The words of President Trump now that Iran has agreed to a 2-week ceasefire and negotiations for a longer-term peace proposal. It was drafted by Tehran. A key aspect of the ceasefire calls for Iran to allow ships to safely pass through the Strait of Hormuz. And despite the ceasefire announcement, there are reports of missile fire persisting. While Israel has agreed to the ceasefire, it's insisting it will not quit attacking Hezbollah targets in Lebanon. The ceasefire deal has fired up Wall Street. Futures are sharply higher this morning. Global markets soaring as well. Oil prices are sliding. Georgia's 14th congressional district seat will remain in Republican hands. Clay Fuller has won a special runoff election. And on Wall Street, the Dow futures are up 1,219 points. More details, SRNnews.com.
Let's see, if something costs less, a lot less, but people are actually happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that's MetaShare. Maybe you've heard joining MetaShare can save you or your family up to $500 a month, and that's huge, but it's also true. People are just happier with it. They love being part of something that reflects and promotes their values and what they believe in. MediShare works too. It's been around for 30 years now, and members have shared more than $8 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care, whether you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan that you're happy with. Here you go. You can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. A very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. It's 844-45-BIBLE. That's 844-45-BIBLE. 844-45-BIBLE.
Good morning, old friends.
Hey, what are you doing here? About to go on the air.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is?
Princesses, wake up.
Guess what day it is?
Get up before I get you up.
Guess what today is?
It's hump day. Hump day. Woo-woo! It's Wednesday. She calls it over the hump day. Wednesday?
Wednesday. Wednesday.
We ain't one at a time in here. They broadcast me out on the radio. We're mass communicating.
Let Wednesday begin.
Hit
it. Jay does a really good camel.
Not right now, I don't.
He does a really good camel with a cold or allergies.
Or allergies, yeah. I come up with our group name for the morning. We're the pollinated.
Yeah, we are pollinated.
Quite very.
We're the pollinated morning crew.
I would prefer to be a pollinator than a pollinated. But, here's old Mike on the phone at 717.
I got a little traffic report for you.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me get everybody's attention the professional
He
way.
didn't tell me that ahead of time. Otherwise, I would have.
Take it down, quick. What's it say? Shut up.
Everybody's listening.
All right, on the Atlanta Highway, under the East Boulevard overpass, it's the westbound right there. Got a minor accident. Back in the day, we called it a 25C.
A 25C.
I didn't know we had any minors.
There's minors.
Minor
accident.
Oh.
That's police lingo.
There we go.
25C. What was the charge on it?
I have to look at
We
that.
got a
25C.
Yeah, that was just a code. You had 25 Charlie, a 25 Alpha, which is accident with injury. All that stuff.
Just a fender bender then.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Folks walking around, no injuries.
All right. We appreciate the call. Thank you very much, old Mike. Good guy.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Ernest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Ernest, 334-279-7431. Ernest Financial, LLC.
After a cool start this morning, we got a pretty decent forecast for today. Not quite up to normal, but high temperature in the middle 70s today with partial sunshine. We're dry through the evening hours tonight, but the risk of some widely scattered showers perhaps in the overnight hours. And still on the cool side, low 53. Tomorrow, look for a sun and cloud mix with Thursday's high up to about 74. I think we'll tease 80 degrees on Friday, mostly sunny, near 83 on Saturday with more sun. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Feeling the pressure of high credit card rates? ASC Credit Union has you covered with a low 1.99% APR on balance transfers. Move your balances in March or April and lock in that 1.99% rate for your October statement. Visit ASC Credit Union today. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms and conditions apply.
And then he's gone.
Appeared and disappeared.
The eye drop fairy came in.
Well,
wings.
That was Dr. Thrasher. He made a house call.
Or station call, really.
Yeah.
See, look at that. Aren't you awesome?
Oh, no, he cranked up. Yeah, he's leaving.
Wow.
He's out.
He came in, dropped it off, and
that's like one of the coolest things.
What was it?
anybody's ever
What
done.
did he drop? What is? Well, I don't know. Do we need to know what this is? Is this personal? So something we don't need to know?
No HIPAA violations.
How do you have to? How do you have to administer that to yourself privately? Do we need to leave the room? Does it go somewhere we don't need to see?
Yeah, it's an eye drop suppository.
Oh,
Jay.
it's eye
Something
drop.
new.
I didn't know it was eye drops.
I saw him say
Let's
3
show.
drops, 3 drops in each eye twice a day.
Okay, it's eye drops.
Or 2 drops 3 times a day. I can't remember what he said.
I don't know what got into my eye yesterday, but it was watering the entire afternoon show. In fact, I was just about ready to put a patch on.
That happens to me a lot, actually. My eyes, or at least one of my eyes.
But here's
will
the
just
thing
water.
with eye drops. Now, I could tilt my head back. Jay could pry my lids apart, and you could do the drops.
Really? It takes that many people to put drops in your eyes?
Well, because I don't like putting anything on my. That's why I couldn't wear contact lenses.
He does this as he's chasing himself.
Yeah.
That's 100% right. Let's see if I can do this. I suppose with the pressure of not looking like an idiot.
I mean, I can turn the camera off real quick so you can do this. Keep your eye open. Keep your eye open.
Keep it open. Look. Say.
God, that makes my eyes water just watching you do that.
I will say that was very dramatic.
I really can't watch.
Like, keep it open.
Oops, I missed.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't go in your mouth.
Oh.
I heard that's bad, though. I heard if you drink that stuff, it's like a laxative.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Or is it a poison? I can't remember.
Oh, geez.
Well, I remember.
I don't see a skull and crossbones on the bottom.
I remember there was a woman who, I say a woman, it could have been a man, but my memory serves, it was a woman who poisoned her husband.
Oh.
And I thought it was a bunch of eye drops in the coffee.
Oh, geez.
Like a little bit is whatever, it does a thing and it might give you but I think a bunch of it can actually kill you, but I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Jesus.
This is good stuff. I mean, this works immediately. I'll bet I could get it at Adam's Drugs.
Woman kills husband.
Oh.
With eye drops.
Brought to you by the morning crew.
Oh. Yeah, they carry this at Adam's Drugs. Polymyxin B sulfate.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, wow. Immediate relief. Hey, as long as I'm mentioning them.
Here it is. 2018, Lana Sue Clayton, a Veterans Affairs nurse in South Carolina, killed her 64-year-old husband by poisoning his drinking water with over-the-counter eye drops containing tetrahydrozoline.
That stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. That's very evil.
So don't get that in your mouth. But it's a lot. You have to put
I have some in my mustache because I can't hit the eyeball. Once I get
target.
it feels.
And you know how guys are with even big targets.
they just made me feel better when I went to Adam's Drugs after the show yesterday because me, Mr. Last Minute, I called from here and they're about 12 to 15 minutes away on Taylor Road at Copperfield. They're across from Baptist East and they had everything ready. That's just how good they are. Customer service is king at Adam's Drugs, which means you. They are out to build a relationship with you, make you feel appreciated, to deliver. If I called with an emergency, I need eye drops. I'm on the radio till 9, but I need relief now. They would have delivered.
Oh, absolutely. They asked me about you the last time I was in there, actually.
Great folks. It's
the one over here at the Perry Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a terrific group over there, too. You bond with these people, and you may want to go to one that might be a little more like this one's up the street, but those folks on Copperfield have been taking care of me for a long time. I get everything there, including the butt paste.
I use the one in Prattville. That is my go-to pharmacy now.
It was mine for the longest time until I realized that I work right here,
and I
can just pick up my prescriptions on the way home instead of driving
this
further
way
out
and then back
past my house and then pick it up. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Great
exactly.
to do business with people that actually care about keeping you as a customer, and they do everything possible to achieve that. Visit adamsdrugs.net for the one nearest you.
That's the other benefit is that they have so many locations.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can pick one that's either closer to work or closer to home. You have an option. There's lots of locations to go with.
I have to get over this thing, though, that makes me feel like I'm cheating on my home location if I go to a different one. I'll work on it. Dow Jones up 1153. That's off just a little bit, but still deep in a positive territory. Hopefully the news of last night will, but it's just hard to trust anything involving Iran. We'll see. Oil prices dropping, and the big challenge will be how fast are those prices going to come down at the pump now? Because they sure go up the day they get bad news in the Middle East.
I'm checking my QT here. What do we have?
Which?
Still the one right down the street here, over by Sam's. It's still the same, $3.87.
Yeah, that's
$3.67 if you have their app, though. Just to let you know, 25 cents off per gallon if you got their app.
Good news continues, though, from the White House this morning. They about 34 minutes ago, President Trump announced that they'll be working closely with Iran to remove deeply buried nuclear B-2 bombers and the nuclear dust for that as well. So, and they'll be taking tariff and sanctions relief with Iran. And then he stated that many of the 15 points have already been agreed to.
This is good news. We'll take it. We'll take all we can get, right? Coming up, we have Random Facts with Jay, and it's when Dr. Thrasher came in, and again, thank you, sir.
It's just popped in, dropped those
He
off.
just
It's like,
popped
here you go.
in, and here
Bye.
you go.
I mean, that's so incredibly thoughtful, but poor guy had to sit across from me yesterday while I'm, it's hard to look like you're the second coming of Tom Brokaw in an interview when you're gouging your eye out with your white index finger knuckle because it's driving you nuts. But wow, I'm very lucky, and lucky to have Jesse Lynn in with us this morning.
Yay.
And there's something else I wanted to mention, but I can't remember right now. Oh, the story we were talking about,
Oh, yes.
because I'm going to post this. The school bus
Yes.
that
Oh, yeah.
just barely missed getting clobbered by a train. And what did the driver say? She's been
I ain't
charged.
stopping for no train.
Yeah.
Do you want to share that? Or can you share that?
I believe I got to get Krispy Kreme Christie off. But watch how quickly and efficiently I do this by doing this.
Lightning speed
don't
fast
want
here,
that.
people.
For those folks who may not have seen this yet, if you're on the YouTubes or Facebooks, you'll be able
To see this.
Yeah.
to see this school bus
Okay, it's
Here we go.
ready. This
narrowly
is
miss.
high drama here. There's the school bus. Somebody just randomly shot this too. Look at that.
Crazy.
It was interesting to see the charges were child neglect for every single child
Yes.
that
On the
was
bus.
on that bus. So there are, I don't know, like 20 child neglect charges.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you think somebody like that. Oh, it's Florida.
Yeah, we told you it was Sumter County.
Right down from Ocala.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what, she would have been much better off saying, oh my God, it was terrible. And thank you, God, for saving me. Instead, she said, I ain't stopping for no train.
I ain't stopping for no train.
Jeez, my
A
knees.
lovely mugshot. All right. She will definitely be one of our Morning Maroon nominees. Can somebody top her? We'll find out. Right now, we've got Blue Water News with Sky, and then Random Facts with Jay, followed by a $20 Food Outlet Pop quiz question.
News is brought to you by Bath Innovations. Call Bath Innovations today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, these are today's top stories. Montgomery Mayor Stephen Reed held his monthly briefing on Tuesday. The mayor said the city is seeing real measurable progress in reducing crime. Reed cited year-over-year declines that include violent crime down 13% and homicides down 39%. Mayor Reed stated overall crime in the city is down 22% so far this year. A homicide investigation is underway after one of the victims of a Montgomery evening double shooting has died. The incident happened just off Zelda Road in the 200 block of Gatsby Drive, where an adult male and a juvenile were wounded by gunfire. 18-year-old Vincent Grider died of his injuries on Monday. No update has been provided on the juvenile victim's condition. Time is running out for businesses in the city of Montgomery to file for grants from the American Rescue Plan Act. Up to $3 million in ARPA funds are still available, but the Montgomery City Council recently tabled a motion to open the application process. The deadline for applying for the small business grants is coming up in June. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
Bath Innovations of Alabama can replace your old bathtub with a low-step shower featuring built-in seating, secure grab bars, and slip-resistant flooring, often installed in as little as 1 day. Call Bath Innovations of Alabama today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
For many homeowners, there's untapped reserves hiding in plain sight. It's not in the savings account. It's not in the stock market. It's right under your roof. Now more than ever, homeowners are sitting on record levels of home equity, and that equity belongs to you. It can be used to consolidate high-interest credit card debt, to pay expensive school tuition, to cover medical expenses, to invest in renovations, you name it, because that money is yours. This isn't about taking on unnecessary debt. It's about using an asset you already own to improve your financial position competition, and your quality of life. The key is understanding your options and choosing the strategy that fits your goals. Let's see what's possible with the equity in your home. Give us a call at Alabama Home Mortgage today at 334-567-4223 or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. That's Alabama Home Mortgage, because there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586368, Equal Housing Lender.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. On FM, on your smartphone, and online, the River Region's most trusted voice, News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
And now, Dad Joke Theater.
Sandra, this is my daughter, Beth.
Well, hello down there, little Beth. What's Beth short for?
Because she's only 2.
Join us again for another Dad Joke Theater.
And now, well, here's Jay with the Beth Possible edition of Random.
The Beth Possible.
Beth
Yeah,
Possible.
very good.
I like it.
Very, very good.
Thank
Did you know?
No.
Excuse me as I go through this.
You need a sleeve?
No. I'm good on that.
I would give you my sleeve.
Honestly, nothing's running. It's all just
Congestion.
stuck up there, you know. Did you know? After the deaths by suicide of designer Kate Spade and celebrity chef Anthony Bourdain, those occurred a few days apart back in 2018.
I thought that was more recent.
I thought it was too. Why did I think that?
Yeah, well, it's weird how our
perception of time.
Yeah, exactly. After that happened, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline received 65% more phone calls over the course of the following week. In addition, the crisis text line saw an increase in volume of 116%.
Well,
there's a lot of people going through a lot of stuff that you just don't necessarily know about.
Right.
All right, this one's going to be a tough one for you to kind of figure out or kind of put into perspective here. The closest planet to Earth. What is the closest planet do you think that is the closest to Earth? Not counting moons, satellites. We're
Not
talking
counting
about
moons.
planets.
Wouldn't it have to be Venus or Mars?
You would think, but it's not. It's actually Mercury.
Really?
Yeah.
It is because of the way that the orbits go around the sun. First off, Mercury's going the fastest of all.
Mm-hmm.
So at almost any given time, it's likely closer to Earth because Venus would be on the opposite side of the sun and Earth would be on another side. But because Mercury goes around faster than both of those, that Mercury is always closest to Earth.
Oh, well, everybody knows that.
Well, duh.
Yeah, here's the other one that'll blow your mind. Mercury, by the way, is the closest planet to all other planets in the solar system.
I don't know about you, but I am not comprehending this.
I need a diagram. I need the Artemis crew to weigh in on this.
You would have to look at their orbits around the sun because these are not circle orbits. These are elliptical orbits. Yes.
Yeah.
So sometimes they're closer to the sun, sometimes they're further away. And at any given point, because of the speed that Mercury goes around the sun and because planets can be situated opposite on other ends,
that makes sense.
Mercury is always closest.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And the only reason I know this is from the movie Hidden Figures.
Oh,
where
hey,
they talk about the parabolic to the elliptical orbit.
Nice.
We
Good job.
we improved our IQ score on this morning show, Greg.
That's fantastic.
Speaking on my behalf,
I don't understand the words you just said.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's all right. Did you know one of the greatest films of all time, or at least today is considered one of the greatest films of all time, Citizen Kane?
Yeah.
Excuse me. It's just getting worse and worse the more I talk.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, no. Orson Welles. He wrote and directed and starred in that film, Citizen Kane. You know how old he was when he did that?
He was in his 20s. He
was 25 years old.
Yay. Look at Greg.
25.
You redeemed yourself. on the parabolic and the orbital.
Oh, there's some things I'm mostly useless crap.
But that's okay. You'd win Jeopardy.
I just, what was I doing at 25? Wasn't writing, directing, and starring in my own film.
I was here on the morning show with you guys at 25.
I forget how young
Yeah, he was very, very successful in his youth, but when he got into older age, he sat around and gained weight and said, "We'll sell no wine before it's time." I'm Orson Welles.
Yeah, I saw a clip of him on Carson. It was him and Robert Blake.
Really? Beretta and Orson Welles.
Yeah, they were on Carson.
That must have been
Orson was already on first, so he was in the next chair, and Blake was being interviewed. And Blake kept giving Orson crap about how fat he was, and he was big. He was big.
Oh, yeah.
He was big. And Orson shot back and said, "Yes, of course I'm fat, but you're ugly. I can go on a diet."
That's pretty good.
Telling him, like, I can fix my issue. You can't fix yours.
Hey, and one more thing there, Beretta. I'm not going to murder my wife in 10 years.
There you go.
That's true. I don't think that had happened yet, but
no, it hadn't.
Did you know? Oh, man, I bit the inside of my cheek just now.
I was wondering, was that AJ or BJ?
What?
Beretta murdering his Bonnie Lee Blakely. I remember that name.
I want to say that happened early AJ.
Yeah?
I'd have to look it up.
I think it was in the 80s.
Excuse me.
It was just like, it was as impossible to believe as, let's say, O.J. Simpson murdering his wife.
Oh, my God. It was, never mind. It was 2001. It was far after AJ.
Really?
Yeah.
I was even here with that one.
Yeah.
Even you.
Even me.
Even little Sprout.
I thought it happened in like the 80s or something, but no, it's 2001.
Wow.
How about that?
Isn't that the same year OJ said? Wasn't that?
Huh? What?
Wasn't OJ 2001?
1994.
94. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
that was
yeah.
ahead of me.
Oh, yeah.
But to tell you how much of an impact that has, I know
It was before you, yeah.
But I know it.
Did you know there's something called the frost line of the solar system? It is the boundary at which rocky planets are formed closer to the sun and gas giants are further away. So there's a line where it's like, if you're past this line, you're going to be basically nothing but gas.
Oh.
Because you're too far from the sun to harden or freeze or whatever, harden that. So you're just going to be out there in gas land.
You're going to be high as a
That's
kite.
how it is on the afternoon show around 5:45. I'm just gas at that point.
That is pretty neat, though.
Did you know? Now, Jesse probably knows this. Greg, you may not.
Oh, my ears are perked up. I'm ready.
Are you familiar with the artist Shaggy?
Yeah, he was popular when my daughter was in that dangerous teen phase.
Okay. Are you familiar with that artist?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, there was like this one song he had called It Wasn't Me. I say it's one song. He probably had others, but this was his biggest hit.
Mm-hmm.
It Wasn't Me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't supposed to be an album release. In fact, the song only gained popularity because a DJ in Hawaii by the name of Pablo Sato played Pablo Sato weather.
Yeah.
Played the song.
Show.
Yeah. He played the song
Don
from
Ho.
a downloaded copy of the album that he got from like a Napster-like download site.
Wow.
That's how he found it. He put it on the air, and this was a huge hit for him.
Wow.
That was an interesting part of the social network was the Justin Tinkerbell character that was the Napster guy.
Yes.
That was actually a very good movie.
Oh, Social Network's a great movie.
Yeah.
You know what's funny with Shaggy, because he's a reggae artist, a lot of that is a very specific, genre for people. But so it makes sense in Hawaii that it got picked up and, by
It's
Napster
kind of
download.
true. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Greg, have you ever witnessed, or actually either of you maybe, because I know you travel a lot, but have you ever witnessed the use or even felt the use of a defibrillator?
I have not.
I've practiced with one due to my scuba diving activities and need for medical training.
We're talking about this, right?
Clear. Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it will pack a punch.
Do we have one of those around here, by the way? Given the veteran staff we employ?
We don't have, no. The best we got are the fire extinguishers that I can slam down on you to start your heart. No, we have nothing like that. I might could put you in the engineering room back there, maybe crank some voltage up, but that's about it. So defibrillators, and you may have learned this when you were practicing on them. Defibrillators do not start hearts.
Mm-mm.
They don't start the heart. In fact, they stop them.
Yep.
I didn't know this.
Defibrillators stop hearts to force a hopefully good restart. It's kind of like a reboot.
Mm-hmm.
It stops the heart so that hopefully it can get back into its rhythm and start again and be normal.
Yes, it's a treatment for what we like to call ventricular fibrillation, or VFib, or non-perfusing ventricular tachycardia, or VTAC.
You're listening to the Dr. Jesse Show, now playing on News Talk 93.1 FM.
Coming up on Random Facts, we're going to talk about Costa Rica.
Oh, yeah.
Has anybody been here? Has anybody been to Costa Rica?
No,
I'd
like to go.
No.
Yeah, I haven't been to Costa Rica.
I've heard about things that go on there.
I was not involved.
We're also going to have a random fact about your tongue.
That's because you're a good girl.
I try.
Yeah. It's not a great random fact about your tongue, but it's a random fact about your tongue.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. We have
My sound effects handy.
Yeah, I have that one ready. We also have a random fact about China that we're going to talk about.
China.
We're going to have... Oh, this is interesting. You may like this. We're going to have a random fact about Prada, the clothing. I guess it's clothing
Yes.
fashion.
Is that the one the devil wears?
Yes. And there's a #2 movie coming out.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
okay. I am the fangirl right now because I'm a Meryl Streep fan. And
They had a very specific runway show in 2012, and we're going to tell you about that.
Okay.
And we have a random fact about a caterpillar that's coming up on Random Facts. She sounds so excited about the caterpillar.
I'm excited about the
coming up.
caterpillar.
Yeah.
By the way, Meryl Streep's
It's not
daughter.
it's not the machinery, it's just the bug.
I know.
Okay.
I like caterpillars. They make butterflies.
Have you watched the series A Love Story, JFK Jr. and Carolyn Bessette?
No, but it's on my watch list.
The woman that plays Caroline Kennedy is Meryl Streep's daughter.
Really?
Yeah, and it's a very wooden character until the very final episode. The whole series is really great. A few casting exceptions.
So, bonus fun fact: the movie Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Lady, Meryl Streep plays her.
Really?
In the movie.
She does, that's right. I think she got nominated for that.
She
She may have
did.
won. I don't know.
I think she did. She was phenomenal. in
I'm
it.
putting that on my watch list.
The Iron Lady, you should.
Yes, it's amazing.
I thought it was a story of somebody who overcame a vitamin deficiency. Now I'm interested. 744.
Well, we're getting into the thick of it now. We've got a lot of cars inbound out of Millbrook, Prattville on I-65 southbound. Already got that slow traffic around the 143 into Northern Boulevard. Busy on 85 southbound, Taylor Road, Vaughn Road, Fairview Avenue, Norman Bridge. The boulevard's light to moderate traffic and building. No issues out there that we're aware of at the moment. Keep it here. We will keep you updated. Great shopping at Premier Place. Shop Beals, Michaels, GameStop, Landmark, and more. Premier Place in Prattville, another great McClinton and Company development. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
A new year brings new opportunities, and right now the market is starting to shift.
Interest rates are beginning to come down, which means more buying power and more options for buyers who've been waiting.
If you're thinking about buying a home, this could be the moment to take that next step.
And whether you're buying, selling, or investing, having experience on your side matters more than ever.
At Hannah and Eddie Realty Group, we're also growing our team.
If you're an experienced agent ready to make a difference in this market and want to be part of a team that values knowledge, support, and results, call Hannah and Eddie Realty Group, where opportunity meets experience.
2026 marks 60 years that hope has had a home in Alabama. At the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches, children who've lost everything through no fault of their own have found something priceless. A safe place to live, a loving Christian family, and the chance to simply be kids again. Here, boys and girls grow up surrounded by care, guidance, and faith, learning right from wrong, learning responsibility, learning they are valued and that their lives have purpose. As the Alabama Sheriffs have believed for 6 decades, it's easier to build boys and girls than to repair men and women. These former ranchers are now teachers, parents, business owners, and leaders, living proof that love, structure, and faith can change a life forever. As the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches celebrate 60 years of serving Alabama's children, you can help ensure the next child has the same chance. Learn how you can make a difference at alabamasheriffsyouthranches.org. 60 years of building lives, and we're just getting started.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
When news happens, you'll hear about it first. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
And now, it's time for more
Random facts. And random, and that was right on the fly for those listening. He pulled that out so fast.
I came up with the idea like 3 seconds before I did it because we were talking about all kinds of stuff.
And we got distracted, but you did phenomenal on that. Round of applause for Greg.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Jesse.
You're welcome.
Why am I'm feeling so good this morning?
At least one of us is.
Maybe Dr. Thrasher can come back and work on your drainage.
Yeah, yeah. my
Could do some
drainage.
lymphatic drainage. Be good for that.
Oh. Did you know? Yeah.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Yay.
Over 300 large stone spheres were discovered in Costa Rica in the 1930s, most dating between 200 BC and 1500 AD. Archaeologists still do not know their exact purpose.
Spheres.
Spheres, stone.
Obviously
spheres.
not natural formations, but
Probably not, given that they are spheres. They, nature does not work in perfection as far as
no.
And these are perfected, perfect.
like line. They don't make 90-degree turns, I mean, they don't. I say 90-degree turns, but when you find stones that have 90-degree angles, that's not typical in nature.
No.
Can happen, but it's not typical. Excuse me. Did you know? Here's the tongue random fact
Oh,
for
boy.
you. I know. I'm
Get
waiting for
ready.
it. There it is. There is a condition called hairy tongue.
Oh, no.
This is where you're, and I'm going to mispronounce this, it's papillae?
Yeah, papillae.
Papillae.
It's the small taste buds.
We don't need to look nothing up anymore because Jesse's here.
Yeah. Dr. Jesse.
Woohoo. Dr. Lynn. Wicka wink. I'm okay.
Oh, man. Excuse me.
And there's also a J syndrome, bless his heart, that he's
Yeah.
been extremely hit.
So
by
hairy tongue
pollen.
is when your papillae overgrow and they trap bacteria,
Ugh.
which then causes smells and stains on the tongue.
Ew.
Coffee, tea,
Oh.
and tobacco.
What?
We're all three covered here.
Oh my God. I'm covered twice.
Are the most common culprits, and it can very well be avoided just with good oral hygiene.
Okay, well, I'm good because I brush my teeth like 3 times a day, so we're good.
I floss and brush.
So, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Because I'm over here for the folks on the YouTubes and
Yeah,
Facebook.
you got the tea and the coffee.
I have the tea and the coffee.
Ooh.
That's scary.
Good Lord, the stuff. Well, no, I left it in the other room. Anyway.
Okay, Jay. Don't worry about
Yeah, no. Did you know? Did you know the most popular spectator sport in China? What do you think it is? And it's not specific to China. It's not like some kind of sport they have.
A spectator sport?
The most popular spectator sport in China.
Table tennis.
That's a good answer, but that's not it.
I was going to say regular tennis, but that was me.
No, table tennis is a great answer given what, Forrest Gump, I guess, is
Yeah.
what we watched.
Well,
Had that in there?
it's big over there.
Yeah, it's massive. It's actually basketball.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we've had some NBA players who came from China.
Eh?
Remember Wang Ku Lee?
I don't.
I made that name up. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
And Japan is what, baseball? Japan is baseball. You would think probably would be baseball.
Yes.
Spectator sport.
In fact, Japan embraced baseball well before World War II. And in order to psychologically damage our soldiers, they would shout to hell with Babe Ruth when they were in hand-to-hand combat, just thinking that would horrify American soldiers. But Babe Ruth actually toured Japan You brought this up in a random fact. There was a guy named Mo Berg.
Yeah.
He was a catcher for the Chicago Cubs and a brilliant man. And our government asked him to spy on Japan when the Cubs were doing a barnstorming tour before World War II. They asked him to take pictures and look for evidence of their military buildup, so he had an idea of what was really going on there. Put his life at risk to do that.
Did you know Prada? This is you were interested in this for whatever reason. I don't know why you're so, it's just.
It's fashion.
I get that it's fashion. But I don't, for whatever reason, I don't associate you
with that.
With like high fat, not that you dress like a slob.
Here's a convoluted compliment. She knows fashion, and I'm proud of that. See that?
There you go.
But that's my thing. It's like I don't expect. You're a horse girl. Not horse girl, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Yes,
you're
I'm the country girl. I'm the tomboy, the rough and tough.
Not that country girl doesn't know fashion, but like. That's I don't know. There's
I get excited about things like that, and
that's fantastic.
I'm all about the Gucci era and the history.
I'm not giving you crap over it. I'm just surprised by it.
Yes.
So anyway, Prada in 2012 had what was called a Villains Runway.
Ooh.
Villains Runway.
Yeah, a Villains Runway show, and it featured famous film antagonists in different outfits and stuff. Willem Dafoe was a part of it. Playing a villain. I have no idea what he had in there. Adrian Brody, I'm not sure exactly what he would have been, but also Gary Oldman.
Yes.
No kidding.
Was in that. Are you looking this up as we talk?
I am.
You are looking
yes.
it up.
I'm looking all this up.
Yeah,
I'm like,
they had a
this is
villains
great.
thing. Yeah. There was more people involved. I only have those 3 names to give you, so.
This is great. Folks, go check it out.
Okay.
I'm okay.
And finally,
yes.
Did you know scientists discovered a new carnivorous caterpillar in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
So it goes around and it scavenges insects that are trapped in like spider webs and other things like that. Then it will grab their body parts and wear them as camouflage.
Good Lord, that's
amazing.
It's like Jeepers Creepers caterpillar.
I swear, they're trapped insects and spider webs, wears their body parts as camouflage.
Oh my God.
To get more into, I guess, the colony of whatever it's trying to get into.
Somewhere in there's a sci-fi horror movie.
There is.
That God took the time to give this insect this incredible skill. I'm impressed.
It's insane, yeah. Those are all of your random facts.
All right, we're going to give away a $20 gift certificate to Food Outlet here. I need you two to come up with the pop quiz question.
Yeah, I got you.
Because I'm busy running this board professionally, and I can't make notes. April showers mean save, stock up, and save again. And again, watch this movie, the Paradise series, the second season of that.
Oh, Paradise on Hulu, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard really good things about that.
It's interesting. It is.
Yeah.
And it's always good to have a supply just in case. It's nice to be enjoying great April weather. Haven't heard the word severe or tornadoes or outbreaks. So far, so good. At Food Outlet, you can stock up on your favorite Coke products. If you like them in the 12-pack, that's the fridge pack. $5.99 for those. Those, I can tell you straight up, I do the reconnaissance shopping, $8.99. That's the average price for those elsewhere. Food Outlet, $5.99. Get 2 Yoplait yogurts for $1. That's a deal. Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches, $5.48, and that is for the 18-ounce size. In the meat department, you'll love everything there, but right now, chuck roast, Rich's old friend, is $6.99 a pound, and boneless pork chops are $2.38. Bluebell's deal this week, assorted pints, just $2.38 each. And when was the last time you had a good Pop-Tart out of the toaster? 2 packages for $5.
I gotta go get my s'mores ones.
Those are good.
They're so good.
Dixie Crystal Sugar, $2.97 for the 4-pound bag. And there are more. These are all posted at the door at all 3 Food Outlet locations. And again, a reminder, they're locally owned. So, and just a great business staffed by really, really terrific folks. So support your local grocer and save money.
That's where I shop.
Highway 14 or Prattville on Main?
Prattville on Main.
And I am at Coliseum Boulevard next to Eastbrook Flea Market in Anthem. And now let's send somebody there with a $20 head start with our pop quiz question. Here's Quizmaster Jay.
All right, I think this is going to be easy, but, famous last words. What planet is closest to Earth and all the other planets in the solar system?
All right.
We got it.
272-9228 in the 334 area code, 272-9228. First eligible person wins a $20 head start on their next visit to Pluto. Here's Skipper with traffic, meanwhile.
Well, we're getting into the thick of it now. We've got a lot of cars inbound out of Millbrook, Prattville on I-65 southbound. Already got that slow traffic around the 143 into Northern Boulevard. Busy on 85 southbound, Taylor Road, Fawn Road, Fairview Avenue, Norman Bridge. The boulevard's light to moderate traffic and building. No issues out there that we're aware of at the moment. Keep it here. We will keep you updated. Great shopping at Premier Place. Shop Beals, Michaels, GameStop, Landmark, and more. Premier Place in Prattville, another great McClinton & Company development. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
All right. Guess who's in time to answer the pop quiz question? It is William B.
Yeah. I was halfway listening. I was in and out of the truck and everything, but I believe that was Mercury. Am I right?
Yes. Woo!
You are correct, sir.
Okay.
Way to go.
All right. Well, that's cool. Hey, Jesse.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to see your buddy Ronnie McDowell later this month?
Potentially so, yes. We do have some plans in the works.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to be there.
Yep,
That's
he'll
gonna
be
a
up
good
in
show.
Tallahassee. It's going to be a great show.
Yes.
The
All
Red,
right,
White, and Blue
Carlson,
Tour with Ronnie McDowell.
yes.
I'm not really familiar with him.
Oh, I got to educate you.
Okay.
I'll give you an education.
Educate him.
Yep.
Yeah, educate him on.
I didn't know anything
on
about
Carlson
special stores until I knew William B. So you got,
Yeah,
I am
well,
teachable, even at my advanced age.
hang
Hold on,
tight,
William
William
B. Here's backup Steve.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, and welcome back, Jesse Lynn.
Good morning. Thank you.
I got a question for you, Jess, only because I've been playing guitar since I was about 12. What is your go-to guitar that you use for performance?
I like a Martin all day, every day. I like their Traveler series because it's a little thinner neck for me. And it's easier. And then I can go put a medium to light string on it, and it sounds good no matter what you put in it.
Yeah, I've got a Martin 12 and a Taylor 6 that I use. Now, I'm only a church musician, but I mean, I've been doing it for like since I was 12 here or so. But Martin and Taylor is who I use.
Martin, and then I will say a great outside guitar, which actually I'm looking to purchase for outside, would be a Seagull. They're a good guitar as well if you need a cheaper option.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, I appreciate it.
All right, good to hear from you, Crawdad.
Hey, Greg.
Yes.
Again, I have to agree with Jesse. You convoluted intros right on target and best possible edition, and everybody agrees. We all agree.
Good. Then we're all agreed. Thank you, my friend. All right, and this is Crawdad.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's.
Oh, wait, no. I think you went back to it.
I am the other Crawdad.
This is the other Crawdad. Lord have mercy.
original.
We
The
have too
original.
many options here.
That was Crawdad Daryl and his other brother Daryl.
His other brother, Daryl, from the other mother, got it. I can't read
Good
the
to
screen
speak
this
with
morning.
You, Jesse Lynn. Hadn't heard you in a while here, so that's great. Now,
Oh, we
Jay,
need a follow-up.
how's your tongue doing here, Jay?
Hey, Crawdad, hang on. Let me get you a follow-up here. I'm going to try and make it easy because, well, what's the most popular spectator sport in China?
Oh my goodness, let me think. Was it chess? No, it wasn't chess. Was it ping pong? No, it's basketball.
That is it. There you go, buddy.
Good work, Crawdad. We're just tight for time. We appreciate the call. Here's Uncle Chi-Chi Shirtless Weather. He said,
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines is offering right now a $2,500 bonus just to sign up and drive for a God-friendly family for truckers. Call Wiley Sanders. You'll get a $2,500 sign-on bonus right now.
After a cool start this morning, we got a pretty decent forecast for today. Not quite up to normal, but high temperature in the middle 70s today with partial sunshine. We're dry through the evening hours tonight, but the risk of some widely scattered showers perhaps in the overnight hours. And still on the cool side, low 53. Tomorrow, look for a sun and cloud mix with Thursday's high up to about 74. I think we'll tease 80 degrees on Friday, mostly sunny, near 83 on Saturday with more sun. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
All right, up next at 8:01, we have the Wall Street Business Report.
With the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bill Alexander. U.S. stocks swung sharply Tuesday as uncertainty about the war with Iran increased, ahead of that deadline set by President Donald Trump to destroy Iranian power plants and bridges. But stocks rallied at the end of trading after Pakistan's prime minister urged Trump to extend his deadline for another 2 weeks. The S&P 500 fell as much as 1.2%. The S&P 500 erased all of its losses and ended with a modest gain of 0.1%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dipped 85 points or 0.2%, and the Nasdaq Composite added 0.1%. Amazon has reached a new agreement with the U.S. Postal Service on package deliveries, and sources said the cash-strapped mail system would retain about 80% of its existing deliveries. Delta Airlines announced it is raising checked baggage fees, part of a broader wave of U.S. carriers responding to higher jet fuel prices tied to the war in the Middle East. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bill Alexander in Washington.
Today is April 8th. Draw a picture of a bird day. Bird lovers everywhere are encouraged to take pencil to paper and draw a lovely picture of a beautiful bird. Unless, of course, someone cuts you off in traffic, in which case drawing a bird takes too long. Have a picturesque Draw a Picture of a Bird Day.
We have an accident, I-65 southbound, right before the 143 on-ramp from Millbrook. We have injuries involved in this. They are against the center divider. Right lanes are going to be your best bet there. There is a good bit of a slowdown because of this accident. No other issues that we're aware of, though, at the moment. The boulevards are looking good. All of our feeder roads inbound except the 65 southbound looking good. We will keep you updated. Thompson Tractor is proud to offer the all-new Workhorse Special. Take advantage of 0% financing for 36 months on a purchase of a new Cat 255 compact track loader. Only $75,955. Thompson Tractor off I-85 past Taylor Road. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Vaughan Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, ride for free. E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, E-Bike Oasis, ride for free.
At eBike Oasis, we're more than just Montgomery's best electric bicycle store. eBike Oasis offers free 1-hour electric bicycle rentals and a full-service electric bike repair shop. Stop by eBike Oasis in Montgomery today for free rentals, repairs, and electric bicycle brands in town.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. Here in the River region, thousands of hardworking folks will be buying a home, some for the first time. How do you know you are buying the right home? It starts with research. A buyer's agent can help you in your search, providing a list of homes you may not be aware of or know about. At the same time, a meeting with a local lender to find out exactly what you qualify for and how much it will cost at closing and monthly. A list of needs and wants provided to your agent will help them locate properties that match those needs. An example would be bedrooms, baths, school zones, floor plan requests will also help. Start shopping and look at homes and compare and make a list of pluses and minuses for each home. Compare them with your agent to narrow the field. After you work out the contract, appraisals and inspections come next, and then the closing. For more details, call Bo Goodson at the Goodson Group, 221-2883. That's 221-2883.
Whether it's AC or heating or plumbing that you're needing, whatever you require, call Lou Choir. Since 1983, we've treated you like family. Day or night, we do things right so you can live more comfortably. Whether it's AC or heating or plumbing that you're needing, whatever you require, call Lou Choir right now.
This is Jennifer Pestruccelli, General Sales Manager and co-owner of Blue Water Broadcasting. If you're an experienced sales professional ready for more opportunity, more income potential, and more control over your own success, we should talk. At Blue Water, you'll work with local business owners to develop strategic marketing campaigns across 7 radio stations and a growing digital platform, including social, streaming, and targeted advertising. Outside sales experience is required. Media or digital experience is a plus. If you're ready for a career move that rewards performance, send us your resume today. BlueWaterBroadcasting.com.
The premier place the River Region turns to for news, weather, traffic, and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Taxes done soon. April 17th, they're due. Receipts are stacked up in a pile. Refund will make me smile, make me smile. Oh, I'm gonna get a new car. Maybe I'll get a new phone. I can't wait for the day.
8 minutes after 8 on News Talk 93.1 FM. Back in February, I had all my documents for taxes collected, and I made this vow on the radio. I am going to file before April 15th for the first time in 20 years.
Did you do it?
No.
What? Greg!
No.
You want to know when I filed mine and when they were done?
Probably February 2nd, Groundhog's Day.
You are correct. They were done by the 5th.
Wow, you and Rich Thomas. Rich is still, he's very bummed out.
And guess what? That also means that we are not victim to the IRS taking forever to issue refunds. We've already gotten ours.
I admire that. I'm a taxophobe. I just, and I don't even do my own taxes. I have an accountant, Steve Duro. He's great.
Yes.
And it's not his fault. I always owe. And I'm just not in a hurry to pay them.
Well, we do have new tax cuts this year, so you may not owe this year.
No, I will.
Oh.
Just not as much, but I will owe. And I really, in fact, the tax cuts actually worked against me.
What?
Deductions that I can take with the state of Alabama that are never questioned, I cannot take with the federal government now.
Oh.
So that's what put me upside down.
Well, we need to get you a super secret squirrel Batmobile for Greg that, can write off for the Blue Water Mobile or something. I don't know. We got to get you something.
What's unfair about it is that I would use that money for good things. Shut up. I really would. I just can't think of anything at the moment.
Can't think of anything at the moment. That's okay. We'll help you.
I've been looking. In fact, I can't share it because Jay's out of the studio.
Well, crap.
But that school bus thing in Florida is just every time you look at it, some school bus drivers say, "I ain't stopping for no train," and cleared the tracks and an oncoming freight because it takes a mile for a train to stop.
Sometimes more than, depending on how much they're loaded with.
Yeah.
Because my uncle actually used to, he still works for Union Pacific, but that was actually his job, was teaching safety classes to high school students about the importance of not running or trying to outrun a train.
Yeah.
Because you can't.
I did a research project when I was in high school. We all had to study a particular career.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't get to pick the career. I studied bus drivers.
Okay.
And the most interesting thing I found, I talked to 3 guys who drove for the Chicago Transit Authority before they became a rock band.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what they all had in common? They had all killed a pedestrian.
That's scary.
It wasn't their fault. But still, and to a man, they all felt bad about it. But they said, and one guy said, it's really an occupational hazard when you're in the kind of traffic we have to navigate and people are careless or.
Let me tell you this. The other morning, I had come into town here in Montgomery. When I say town, Montgomery. Rush hour traffic, major crazy. And there was this woman on the Western Bypass and coming on in as you get around to the Eastern.
Right.
Walking through lanes of traffic,
inbound,
and I'm going, oh my heavens to Betsy. I'm like,
that happens in the morning. There's guys riding bikes wearing dark clothing at 4:45 in the morning going uphill in the wrong way. I've been lucky so far.
Oh my Lord.
It's just unbelievable. But I would bet train conductors and engineers have had, similar stories to tell people that just thought they could beat the train and didn't.
I know my uncle, when he drove one of the engines, there was a man that was drunk and passed out on the tracks, and there wasn't anything they could do.
We did a conundrum long ago. You maybe remember this one, Jay, because living in Chicago and South Florida, believe it or not, does have a lot of train stops. But the question was, something happened to me for the first time in the years I'm living in Montgomery today.
Oh,
What do
yeah.
you think that was? And somebody eventually figured it out. I had to stop for a train. We do have them here. We do see, the freight's going behind Davos Field and so forth. Murph from the Viscut's going to join us, right?
Yes, yeah. He'll be joining us around 8:30.
All right, let me talk about Montgomery Men's Health for a minute. For guys who are dealing, obesity is one of the leading causes of ED. And maybe you're not sure why you're gaining weight. Well, it could be a very simple answer, but it takes a simple test to figure it out. Could be a low testosterone level. It's part of the metabolism process. There are other issues as well. You see, it's Montgomery Men's Health. It's an overall approach with focus and solutions that go well beyond pills and are much more effective for issues like ED and PE. But it's the energy, you figure you're going to slow down a little with time, but some days you can't even get out of bed. If I'm describing you, this could be the problem. And it's just a matter of the body not keeping up with father time anymore. So get the help. The worst thing you can do is nothing when there are great solutions available at this incredible clinic that's helped thousands of guys here in the River region. To make the T-test appointment, call 334-440-3663. 334-440-3663. And if the numbers are low, here's the great news. They can fix that quickly, and you'll go through this amazing rejuvenation process, and life becomes fun again for a lot of really good reasons. You can also book that appointment by visiting MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com. That's MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com. Quick check on traffic. Salem Radio Network news ahead.
We have an accident, I-65 southbound, right before the 143 on-ramp from Millbrook. We have injuries involved in this. They are against the center divider. Right lanes are going to be your best bet there. There is a good bit of a slowdown because of this accident. No other issues that we're aware of, though, at the moment. The boulevards are looking good. All of our feeder roads inbound except the 65 southbound looking good. We will keep you updated. Thompson Tractor is proud to offer the all-new Workhorse Special. Take advantage of 0% financing for 36 months on a purchase of a new Cat 255 compact track loader. Only $75,955. Thompson Tractor off I-85 past Taylor Road. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
With spring officially here, Pizza Perfect has sprung a great deal for April. Get a free order of breadsticks or cinnamon sticks with the purchase of any large or medium pizza. That'll make the whole family smile. Pizza Perfect's amazing buffet includes pizza as well as spaghetti, breadsticks, salad, dessert, and drink for only $13. The buffet is available Monday through Saturday for lunch and for dinner on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Pizza Perfect is also available for pickup and delivery. Pizza Perfect on Coliseum Boulevard in Eastbrook.
Biscuits Baseball is back in 2026 with opening week presented by the Vance Law Firm from Tuesday, April 7th to Sunday, April 12th. It all kicks off on opening night with fantastic food and drink deals and post-game fireworks. Wednesday features Grand Slam School Day presented by Max Credit Union. Come out Thursday for a t-shirt giveaway with Thirsty Thursday deals. Friday brings a golf hat giveaway, and Saturday is racing night with fireworks to follow. And Sunday closes the week with a visit from Bluey. For tickets and more information, visit biscuitsbaseball.com or call the box office at 323-BALL.
And now a star is born. On April 8th, 1836, the world welcomed little baby Milton Bradley. The future board game pioneer must have been inspired from the moment of his birth.
Welcome to the game of life.
Milton Bradley, a star is born.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
8:15.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. President Trump is applauding the 2-week U.S.-Iran truce, although it apparently has yet to fully take effect, with some Iranian missile launches reported this morning. During his current visit to Hungary, Vice President Vance says that dealing with the Iranians can be quite complicated, to say the least. He says some representatives of the Tehran government are anxious to make a deal, while others are lying about the fragile ceasefire that's already in place. Israel says the truce will not keep it from striking Hezbollah targets in Lebanon. Word of the truce has Wall Street futures flying high, along with stocks and overseas markets. Oil prices have fallen sharply, dropping below $100 per barrel. And looking at Wall Street now, the Dow futures are up 1,295 points. NASDAQ futures ahead 875. More details, srnnews.com.
Let's see, if something costs less, a lot less, but people are actually happier with it, that sounds like something to look into. And that's MediShare. Maybe you've heard joining MediShare can save you or your family up to $500 a month, and that's huge. But it's also true, people are just happier with it. They love being part of something that reflects and promotes their values and what they believe in. MediShare works, too. It's been around for 30 years now, and members have shared more than $8 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care, whether you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan that you're happy with. Here you go. You can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. A very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. It's 844-45-BIBLE. That's 844-45-BIBLE. 844-45.
day is it? What am I going to do? Make a big announcement? Yeah. Big announcement, everybody. It's Wednesday. Up and at 'em. Everybody works on Wednesday. What are these people? Who are these people?
These are idiots.
Not exactly the best and brightest.
These people are not rocket scientists.
Okay, I get it. The gloves are off.
These are just ordinary, boring people.
All right. You seem like a lunatic. Let's do this. Showtime.
The old saying is time flies when you're having fun. We must be having fun because time is ripping by. And we want to thank Jesse Lynn for coming in and joining us this morning.
Yes, thank you for having me. This has been fun.
It's been a blast.
Good to be back in the saddle, no pun intended.
Beautiful morning outside. Again, it's nice to not hear about severe weather and all of that. April is the month. Was it April 15th? Prattville had the tornado that cut across Main Street?
No, that was February 18th.
Oh.
Yes. Or February 8th.
No, there was
no,
one,
it was
though.
2008.
2008.
Yeah, it was 2008, but it was in February when that happened.
But I believe on April 15th, the same year we had the super outbreak, there was one up your way.
It was, yes, it was actually kind of past where we are, thankfully. Yeah.
But Don Duncan had a house up that way, and his daughter was home when that thing hit, and it damaged the house. I mean, she went right through it. Speaking of Don Duncan, our thanks to Don Duncan, All American Auto and Tire, for being part of what we do here and partnering up with the ongoing maintenance of our vehicles. And, of course, my car. I just made my 26th round trip to New Orleans and could have done it on one tank of gas. The car was running that well. I thank Doug Mitchell and his group. For day-to-day maintenance or major repairs, you're in the best possible hands with top-notch mechanics, great customer service, and a place that also accepts car insurance repair policies. And they do at all 4 Don Duncan locations. For tires, wholesale price tires from all the major manufacturers, and always offered with an installation cost included in the price at all 4 locations. High atop Mount Duncan, the Big Hill, behind the McDonald's on Highway 14. Also in Millbrook on Cusada. Downtown, it's great if you work for the government or have a law office or whatever. You drop your car off at 408 Madison. They'll get you to where you need to go. And, of course, serving southeast Montgomery from Bell Road, just north of Vaughan. Doug Mitchell and his team there. That's my spot. And also the official Don Duncan location for this guy.
Rich Thomas Weather, a service of Riverside Chevrolet Wetumpka. If it's Chevy, it's Riverside. Best price, best selection. Check them out on the web at riversideusa.net.
Rich Thomas weather.
After a cool start this morning, we got a pretty decent forecast for today. Not quite up to normal, but high temperature in the middle 70s today with partial sunshine. We're dry through the evening hours tonight, but the risk of some widely scattered showers perhaps in the overnight hours. And still on the cool side, low 53. Tomorrow, look for a sun and cloud mix with Thursday's high up to about 74. I think we'll tease 80 degrees on Friday, mostly sunny, near 83 on Saturday with more sun. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
CB&S Bank, serving families and communities since 1906. Proud to be named 16th best performing bank nationally in their asset category by American Banker. Learn more at cbsbank.com. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Oh, guess what's making a comeback? Putting salted peanuts in Coca-Cola.
Oh.
I saw somebody do this. I don't know. It's, today, what's the challenge? Is it real or AI?
Right.
So picture this. It's a row of airplane seats.
Okay.
And the person shooting the video is sitting next to the window looking at the other two people in their row. There's a man next to the video shooter and an empty seat next to him. The woman who will be sitting there is trying to jam a suitcase into the overhead slot. Part of the fun of the video is she is massively in doubt. It was like that Chick-fil-A video the other day.
Oh, boy.
A whole lot of shaking going on. But while the guy in the seat is busy looking up at her, the person shooting the video dropped salted peanuts in his Coca-Cola and it started foaming all over the place and created a mess. This is what passes for entertainment, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Hey, maybe we should do the old salted peanut thing here on YouTube now that we have it.
We could get the good old glass bottle Coca-Colas.
Yeah.
And do that.
You can get those at Food Outlet, by the way.
See, there you go.
And what's better on a hot day than something that's just glass bottled soda dripping with ice cold water, and that is good. We got a guy, I don't know if he's a Morning Maroon candidate or not, or if the person taking care of him at this McDonald's is. He ordered 11 McDonald's meals for his family, but the person working the window said, I need management approval for this.
What?
And we've got the audio from this transaction right here, and it's ready to share.
I need egg McMuffin, and I need 11 big breakfasts with the hotcakes.
You said 11 big breakfasts with hotcakes?
11, yes.
All right, just so knowing that will take probably a while.
Well, I got 8 hungry kids at the house, so yeah, that's cool, bro.
Give me a second, I need manager approval.
Need manager approval.
Anything else you do today?
No, that'll be it, man.
Right, you're looking at 83.34 for the next step.
83. Okay, thanks, guy.
Wow.
Jeez.
You really need manager. I mean, I guess it sounded like a kid, and he doesn't want to get yelled at if he gets pranked, for 11 breakfasts that the guy takes off.
Yeah. And that they've already fixed it. And then, oh, yeah, just kidding. We're not doing this.
But some places do, if you want to change one thing on the way they traditionally make something. Well, I need to ask the manager for permission to do that. Right now, it's 8:25. Murph and the Biscuit's going to join us. We have some really,
exciting news.
Yeah. And the Morning Maroons today, I think we already know the winner, but we have competition, including a 20-year-old who announced to police when they pulled him over for going 70 in a 20.
Ooh.
I speed all the time. Arresting me teaches me nothing, but they did try.
Hey, stop it for me, Craig.
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, around the Montgomery area this morning, we are not looking too bad, but we're busy. Boulevards, Taylor Road, Fairview Avenue, Norman Bridge, all of our inbound roads into Montgomery are loaded up. And we do have an accident on I-65 southbound. Going to be against the center divider. There are injuries involved there. That is right before the 143 on-ramp coming out of Millbrook, and we are seeing a backup of traffic there. Get in the rightmost lanes. That is going to be your best bet. Keep it here for updates. Thurgood Marshall College funds Free SOAR Summer Camp. Registration now open at Trenton State. The SOAR program is designed to empower the next generation of leaders. Visit TrentonState.edu for more information. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
News is brought to you by Budget Floors and More, your new best friend.
1819 News.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture has announced that 30 counties here in the state of Alabama have now been categorized as natural disaster areas due to the ongoing drought conditions here in the state. This allows for farmers and ranchers to apply for immediate relief with emergency loan assistance. Agriculture Commissioner Rick Pate says that the drought is seriously impacting crops, pastures, and livestock, and he thanked the USDA and its Secretary Brooke Rollins for the decision to help the producers here in Alabama. There are also 12 other counties that are adjacent to these 30 counties that have been labeled as contiguous disaster counties. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Did you know that 70% of people experience a potentially traumatic event in their lifetime, and that 6 out of every 100 adults face PTSD every day? Help us bring hope to these survivors by signing up for your Alabama Distinctive PTSD Awareness license plate today. The great thing is you can sign up no matter when your current plate renews, and the first year is complimentary. All you need is your VIN number on hand. Drive awareness, drive hope, and customize your plate today at atease.org.
A cold case out of Opelika has been cracked open after DNA testing in California identified a body that was found in Palm Desert in 1980 as missing Opelika resident Victoria Hargrove. The identity of that body has been unknown for 46 years. Now the Opelika police is telling WSFA News that they are getting more information on the case from California law enforcement. Hargrove had just divorced and was romantically involved with a coworker who was spotted with Hargrove in California driving her car. Hargrove was last seen in January 1980, her body found by hikers a month later. Opelika police have turned over all the case files they have to the Riverside County Sheriff's Office for their homicide team to pursue this case even further. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray to Publix.
The employees of Adams Drugs would like to thank you for trusting us with your health care in 2025. We look forward to serving you and your family in 2026. You will continue to enjoy the same services such as immunizations, compounding, medication therapy management, delivery service, and wellness clinics, to name a few. Looking for that perfect gift for a loved one? Visit our Emily B. gift shop and find everything from Tyler candles to Scout bags. Gift wrapping is available. If you have not visited Adams Drugs and experienced the award-winning customer service, we ask you to consider us for your prescription care in 2026. We have 12 convenient locations to serve you in the River Region. 8 in Montgomery, 1 in Wetumpka, Prattville, Millbrook, and Pine Level, Marbury. Please find us at adamsdrugs.net for the location that is nearest to you. Adams Drugs is your local, independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Okay, and what was that?
I'm not sure.
Electricity. It can be a little scary. Fortunately, the folks at Crosby Electric are experts, providing complete electrical services and keeping River Region homes and businesses safe since 1967.
I hate lightning.
Crosby Electric offers whole house surge protection to protect you and your possessions.
What I hate is being without electricity.
You never have to be. Crosby is an authorized generator dealer, sales, installation, and service.
Okay, our yard is dark.
Crosby does landscaping lighting for beauty and safety, as well as security lighting for all of your property.
Am I crazy, or did that light just flicker?
I'd say both.
And Crosby offers unique technology that pinpoints electrical problems even inside your walls.
Good night, honey.
Good night.
Sleep well tonight with no electrical worries. Visit CrosbyElectric.com or call 272-2085. That's 272-2085.
We get this question all the time.
Do you handle that?
Buying or selling a home?
Yes.
Commercial?
Yes.
Land or investments?
Absolutely. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. One team.
Every real estate move. 334-322-0662.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers.
You're so dorky.
Worthy, accurate, immediate, carrying your voice across the river region. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Attention, please. Attention. There's been a slight change in the teetotaler lineup. Catching, Bugs Bunny. Left field, Bugs Bunny. Right field, Bugs Bunny. Pitching, Bugs Bunny. Third base, Bugs Bunny. Center field, Bugs Bunny. First base, Bugs Bunny. Shortstop, Bugs Bunny. Second base, Bugs Bunny.
Look at me.
What did you do, Miller? I said you're out. You're out. Safe. I say you're safe. If you don't like it, you can go to the shower.
Okay then, Doc. Have it your way. I'm safe. I think I'll perplex you with my slow ball.
Look at me.
Is that kind of stuff we want, kid?
Yeah.
And there's a team that's been playing with a little bit of Bugs Bunny magic to start the season. Your Montgomery Biscuits, and here from the Biscuits, Murph, the general manager of the team. Good start to the season.
Yeah, we're on pace to be 138-0. So it's got to be some kind of a record, right? No, starting off 3-0 with rain out on Sunday down in Pensacola, but great win last night for our home opener, walk-off by Will Simpson. He had a home run earlier in the game, but it was a great kind of back and forth, really exciting night for our fans. So
I was sitting at home, and in my neighborhood, sometimes you'll hear a sound and you wonder, was that gunfire or was that something else? And I said, no, that's the Biscuits. It's opening night, and it sounded like a great show. It was almost double the normal length.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a wonderful Max fireworks show that we had. It was cool. I was actually sitting with our fireworks company while they were going off, so they being able to be with them and them talking about like all the different things. I was like, to me, a firework's a firework. And they're like, oh, did you see that? Whatever they call it. I'm like, sure, great. It's fireworks. And the fans are happy. Thank you. So
you're all over the field. I've watched you at games. You go out to some of the in-between innings.
Yeah, I'll be doing that this morning for our kids' game that we'll have starting here at 11 a.m. Gates will open at 10 o'clock. So I'll be down on the field doing all those in-between inning promotions. Yesterday, I spent a lot of my time in front of TV cameras promoting the opening week presented by Advanced Law Firm. So maybe today will be a little bit slower, but we'll see.
By the way, tell Stuart Vance he has got the cleverest attorney marketing gimmick because it's 333 down the right field line, and their number is 333-3333.
So when the first time that I met Stuart, there was a photo shoot for I think it was like a Real Men Wear Pink campaign that we were both doing together. It was my first few months that I was in town. So first time I'd met him, I was like, that's actually 333 feet. Like it's not like we can add some threes there.
Sure.
And he was like, can we? I was like, absolutely. Like we can figure something out, buddy. So it's worked out. It's been a great partnership with those guys for a long time with him and Kyle over there. So really enjoy working with them.
All right, so the game is at 11 today. How do the players, do they beef about that early start, or do they like it because it gives them a lot of time?
I think it's kind of a mixed bag. I think earlier in the season, they don't mind it because most of their start times in spring training are, early in the day. So it's kind of, on their spring training. So, this being our first home week, it's not that out of the ordinary. But when you get into their normal routine, we'll have one later in the first week in May. Like once they've gone through a month of playing night game, and then morning game, then it's just like kind of throws off your schedule a little bit. But it's kind of a half a day off.
I understand you have a superstar lined up to sing the national anthem tonight.
I've heard tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, heard.
You just told me it's an 11 o'clock game, and I'm saying tonight.
Yeah.
Forgive me. I'm like Bugs Bunny. I'm throwing my slow ball at the moment. Jesse Lynn is going to do the national anthem.
I am tomorrow night. We're excited about it. It's nice to be on home opening week, which is really nice. And we actually sang last year for Kimchi Night.
I was there that night.
Yes, and our friends with A-Keep and stuff, they were so excited because some fluke happened that somebody canceled and we ended up being on that night, and they were so excited because I know those folks really well, and that was a fun night. We had a good time. So.
This gets to some great giveaways. You want to tell us what's coming up?
Yeah, I mean, tomorrow night we'll have our first T-shirt giveaway of the year, so we'll continue with that every single Thursday, having T-shirts. This one will be our opening week presented by Vance Law Firm logo on that T-shirt. On Friday we'll have a green hat. It's going to be a golf theme. There's some big golf tournament happening in Augusta, Georgia this weekend, so we're going with the golf night on Friday with a green kind of rope hat to honor the Masters. On Saturday, it will be our racing night. We'll have our friends from Talladega Super Speedway in the ballpark. They'll have their pace car out in front, and we also have a crawfish boil going on in center field.
Yes.
On Saturday, and then on Sunday we'll have a nice fun kids day with Bluey in the ballpark. So everybody's favorite cartoon dog.
That is cool. If you got a second, we've been having a little fun with the Masters. Okay. Because it is probably the biggest, although with Tiger indisposed, I don't know how much that affects interest in it, but it is easily the most prestigious event on the golf calendar, and we've had fun with the way CBS presents it.
Time again for the Masters. The athletic competition that makes you wonder, if the caddy knows so much, how come he's not out there playing? The Masters. This week on CBS.
Have you ever played Augusta? You play golf?
No, I'm not a huge fan of golf. I own golf clubs and I try to avoid hitting houses. That's pretty much my game.
I made the shot of the year in Florida one time. There's a lot of golf courses that run in between big condominium buildings. Right. So I went up Old Cannon Ass here and I hit the ball a ton, but it sliced. And I'm not making this up. It ricocheted off the 5th story of an apartment building and bounced back over some very tall trees and ended up in the middle of the fairway.
Nice.
Wow.
That was a Bugs Bunny kind of shot.
That was.
And in a million years of evolution, I could never do it again.
And then being down in Florida, a gator came up and grabbed your ball and ran away.
You know, I never saw a gator, but I have seen some snakes and things.
I've actually seen quite a few gator on golf courses, in a couple in Florida, a couple in North Carolina. So,
in subsequent homestands, what are some of the things you might want to?
Yeah, I mean, coming up, as team will go on the road next week. The following homestand, we'll have, our normal day of the week promotions. Tuesday night will be a Tacos and Tall Boys. It's actually our autism awareness night, presented by the YMCA on that one. That Thursday, I believe, is our singles night at the ballpark for our T-shirt giveaway. On that Sunday, which is, I think, August or April 23rd, 24th, whatever that Sunday is there.
26th.
The 26th, we have a really cool kids giveaway. It is a Big Mo Lego set presented by Guardian Credit Union. So
really?
It's like a 300-piece Lego set. When we ordered it, I thought it was going to be like 5 pieces where it's like, okay, hey, these 2 are the feet. This is the body. Here's the head. Here's the hat. No, it's like five. It's like 300 little tiny pieces.
There's somebody in the room that's going to want one.
Yes,
Yeah, I was about to ask what constitutes a kid's age for that.
14 and under. But I mean,
I might could be a little shorter.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I'll see
yeah,
if I
maybe
can pass.
maybe if you
What a great
know,
idea, though.
know somebody who can sing the national anthem really well,
I might
that can
I
earn
might.
one of those kids.
One of the kids. Yes, I could do it. I know someone.
Yeah,
She's there tomorrow.
there you go.
I was going to ask, the Biscuits are part of the Rays organization, and they are one of the most admired operations in all of Major League Baseball because of the talent they have in the front office.
Yeah.
And this is why the quality of Biscuits baseball, I think we're kind of spoiled here because year after
100%,
year,
yeah.
it's really good. And we've seen a lot of stars come through here on their way to the bigs. Who are some of the names you would suggest people pay extra attention to?
I mean, I
this
think
year?
just coming off of last night and the way that he ended last season, a guy to pay attention to is Will Simpson. He was a guy that last year started the season with us. Struggled a little bit getting acclimated to to Double-A game and this league a little bit, but. Last year in August, he can just kind of turn it on. He's a big power hitting first baseman. Really, kind of carried the team through August for that kind of late playoff push. Basically, single-handedly won our first playoff series. I think he had 5 home runs in 6 games in the playoffs or something like that. And then last night has a home run and a walk-off double, to start the season off at home. So
Nice.
he's one guy that I think will be a lot of fun for our fans to follow. But there's a ton of guys up and down our lineup right now. But Will is just the one that comes to mind just because of what he did last night.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you could always be a fan of some of the organizations that just never win, but the Rays are in it every year, and they have a pipeline of talent. When it gets to Double-A,
Yeah, and the cool thing is right now, if you turn on a Rays game at the big league level, there's so many guys that have been with us in the last 3 years. I mean, you talk about Junior Caminero starting at third base, Carson Williams at shortstop.
Caminero hit like 43 home runs last year.
Absolutely. So, he's definitely a future star, an all-star last year. But yeah, I mean, there's tons of guys. Like I said, Chandler Simpson, one of the fastest players in all of Major League Baseball. Making his impact at the big league level. So it's really cool to see those guys that were here, like I said, 2 and 3 years ago, already making a big impact at the big league level.
That's awesome.
Great ballpark food. Is there? I know I may have asked you this when you were here previously, but anything on the menu at the ballpark that's
We have a couple of new things at our Gumpy's hot dog cart. So like where it's kind of like a build your own hot dog. There's one that is kind of a spicy dog, and we're calling it a double dog daria. So I think there's 2 hot dogs on a bun with some, I believe it's jalapenos and maybe it's Nashville hot sauce on there, but it's like a spicy double hot dog. So the double dog daria
That's
at
a
the
great
Gumpy's
name.
cart.
I might have to do
so that's
that
kind of a cool one.
Clever stuff.
But yeah, no, we definitely have some new items. But one cool thing that we're doing this year that we did last night for the first time, we've kind of identified some of our promotional nights as our Diamond 9 nights. So looking at the ones that were the more popular nights that we've had. So our Star Wars night, our Military Appreciation night. We have an adult jersey giveaway where we've layered on top of that half-price hot dogs. So last night for opening night, for example, we had our traditional Tuesday tacos and tall boys promotion, our normal Max fireworks show to end the game, but we added half-price hot dogs. And something again, the goal there is to make sure that fans that come on those really popular nights get the absolute best experience they possibly can at the Biscuits game and come back for future games.
at Davos Field.
Yeah, Davos Park. Yep.
I keep saying Davos instead of I did it right earlier.
Yeah.
Davos.
That's a place in Switzerland where all the economic big shots get together.
Gotcha.
And destroy various world economies.
There we go.
Biscuitsbaseball.com to get tickets. It's the best value in town, man, when it comes to, an incredible facility. This time of year, the weather couldn't be better for enjoying a game. Food, fun, and some really talented baseball players. Biscuitsbaseball.com for tickets. Murph, thank you so much for coming by.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for having me.
Went by quick. It's 8:45.
Rich Thomas Weather brought to you by M&M Outdoors. Book your stay today at MNMCampground.com for relaxation at its best. It's easy to find and hard to leave. M&M Outdoors, your home away from home.
Rich Thomas Weather. After a cool start this morning, we got a pretty decent forecast for today.
not quite up to normal, but high temperature in the middle 70s today with partial sunshine. We're dry through the evening hours tonight, but the risk of some widely scattered showers perhaps in the overnight hours. And still on the cool side, low 53. Tomorrow, look for a sun and cloud mix with Thursday's high up to about 74. I think we'll tease 80 degrees on Friday, mostly sunny, near 83 on Saturday with more sun. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Del Rey to Publix.
846.
Well, we have heavy traffic on I-65 southbound Cobbs Ford Road past the 143 into Montgomery. An accident earlier caused it. It is clear now, but there is a huge backup of traffic trying to get through there into Montgomery. We've also got a good bit of traffic, interstates, boulevards throughout the Montgomery area, the interchange. Taylor Road, Fall Road, very busy. We'll update you if any new accidents happen. McKinnon Toyota has all the specials from Toyota plus small town service, and they're family owned. It's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
Do you suffer every time you try to wear good-looking shoes, but you don't want to wear ugly shoes just because they're comfortable? The Good Feet store wants to help you wear heels, boots, and dress shoes again in comfort.
We're located at 7341 East Chase Parkway in the shops at East Chase. Now hiring.
Hey, y'all, Lewis at the Capital Oyster Bar. We're located over here on that beautiful Alabama River. If you had never been here, man, it's easy to get to. You jump on I-65, take the North Boulevard exit, take that first exit you come to, that's Louisville Street, hit the bottom of the ramp, turn right, and turn right again. That's 3 times. Follow that down here to the end of the road, looking over the river. You know, you can come down here and rent you a pontoon boat. We got a marina down here. You can rent a pontoon boat. All you need is a driver's license and a credit card, and you can have a great time on the river. It's just a nice, relaxing, great way to spend a day with you and your friends. We also got an RV park down here. We got room for you, a little bit of room left in the RV park. You can come join us and spend a week or a weekend with us. Let's talk about some good food now. You know, besides the menu, we also got a special board that changes daily. We're getting in some triggerfish, some red snapper, some grouper, getting some mahi-mahi, all kind of good eating down here. Now, check everything out, CapitalOysterBar.com. Go to our Facebook page, see what's going on. Get down here soon. Come hungry. We'll feed you some good eating.
Hi, this is Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop. Listen every Saturday to Winning Wellness and learn from experts in different fields of science and technology how nutritional supplements can help you.
Listen to Winning Wellness every Saturday at 10 a.m.
Headlines the mainstream media won't touch. Your News Talk station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACB.
Goddamn Scott is a little reminder that you did something stupid. What? For using ChatGPT.
Thanks, Cat, baby.
Thanks, Cat. Here's your phone.
All right, time for today's Morning Maroon nominees. Before I start, just wanted to mention that with the ceasefire announcement, the Dow is up 1,400 points. That's over 3% right now. What we all discussed earlier, oil prices are dropping precipitously. Let's see if the gas stations can lower them as quickly as they raise. Yeah, that would be nice to know. The first candidate, somebody we've been showing you on YouTube all morning long. In fact, we can go back to this, Jay. I think this is the Florida school bus driver.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't stopping for no
train.
Yeah, and just by inches cleared the tracks as a speeding freight came behind.
9 counts of child neglect without great bodily harm, 1 count of culpable negligence, and 1 count of reckless driving. What a scary...
This morning, terrifying video showing a school bus in Florida filled with 29 children. Clip.
We're tight for time, so I'm gonna copy and put this on my Facebook page so you can take a look at it and the story.
Yes.
Many charges facing this bus driver who didn't seem to be the least bit.
Yeah, she didn't seem concerned at all.
Not at all. We mentioned
29 counts of child neglect. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. There's 1 count of child neglect facing a woman who went to the Hershey Park That's Pennsylvania. I would call it Manchester Weenie Park, but that's just me. Their unsupervised toddler was injured after it crawled away and under a safety fence where the wolf happened to be hiding out.
Parents are not off the hook when it comes to closely monitoring their children in spaces of this nature. It's a misdemeanor. They're looking at the potential for up to 5 years in prison and a $10,000 fine.
Wow.
That's a legal expert explaining it's not just one of those things when your tot crawls away under a safety fence. This, they don't move at warp speed. So obviously their eye was off the ball for a considerable amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a 20-year-old. He's out in the car. This happened in Utah. He's out in the car with his mother, his grandmother,
Mm-hmm.
and his girlfriend.
Oh, boy.
3 chicks. He was clocked doing 112 and a 70.
Ow.
Racing a motorcycle that was going equally as fast. We don't know that he was, the motorcyclist was caught. But the thrill of street racing with mom, grandma, and girlfriend.
Ooh.
He told police, I drive like this all the time, and arresting me teaches me nothing. His mother told the cop that her son wasn't racing, he was just speeding and trying to show off. That's all it was.
Yeah.
Matronly diminishment of the crime. He was charged with reckless driving, exhibition driving. I've never heard of that.
I haven't either.
I thought that was for people that drove their cars naked or something. There are people that find cheap thrills in strange ways. Reckless endangerment and possessing a tobacco product while under the age of 21.
Oh, Lord.
So they, I guess they weren't impressed with his
skills.
You're teaching me nothing. Maybe a little time behind prison bars. Maybe that's a lesson.
Yeah.
That he'll learn something. So we got a lot of real stupid people in today's nominees. Who deserves it? It's got to be
It's the school bus driver.
It is the bus
for me, 100%.
no mercy because there was no remorse.
No, you only have 29 students on board, and
Yeah.
I ain't stopping for a train.
Oh,
Okay.
My God, that was so close.
And
So
just-
close.
Yeah. Instead of thanking her stars and begging the community for forgiveness.
Can you, and I'm tight for time maybe, but can you imagine the kids that were sitting on that bus? Lady ain't moved yet, and that train is coming that close.
Yeah.
You got to think
I'm
that they
sure.
are screaming.
Yeah, on the left side of the bus.
Or they all just got up and ran towards the front,
I probably would have done that.
just out of sheer. I don't know what the ages of the kids were.
From the looks of, if on the video we watched earlier, they're elementary school age
Yeah,
kids.
I would imagine they'd have just
Third, fourth
gotten
grade-ish.
up and ran towards the front. Like
I'd have been busting out a
Nope.
door.
Yeah.
Bye.
Easily one of the top nominees we will have all year.
What an imbecile. What an ultramaroon.
Okay, one last visit to the traffic zone.
Well, traffic is still busy all over the area, especially on 65 southbound into Montgomery. Had an accident earlier. That is cleared. But we still have a lot of cars on the road, interstates, boulevards. Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka reporting light to moderate traffic. We will keep you updated. Great shopping at Premier Place. Shop in fashion, GNC, Goodwill, and more. Premier Place in Prattville, another great McClinton and Company development. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
Montgomery Men's Health salutes the man everyone depends on. You, the grill master. Your family don't have to go out to eat. You carry the load. You solve the problems. Mr. Fix-It. But when you're off, we all feel it. And what happens when the gas runs out? When the strength drops? When the transmission stalls? And I ain't just talking about your truck. Male performance is complicated. Treating low T and ED requires technical precision, and that's where Montgomery Men's Health shines. We've been conquering this since 2014, long before every strip mall had a low T sign. We started this clinic to level you up, to help separate fact from internet fiction, hype from the successful realities we see every day. What works 92% of the time versus what might work online. And we keep getting better. Better service, better care, better value. And for $99, you'll receive a lab panel in minutes and a consultation with our medical provider. Don't wait. Call 334-440-3663 or go to MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Hi, I'm Brian McMahon with Turf Stalkers. Within a few months of advertising with Blue Water, our customer base doubled. If you're looking for similar results, we highly recommend advertising with Blue Water.
Radio reaches over 90% of everyone in the river region. Shouldn't your ads be out there where your customers are? Call us to find out more. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
We get Montgomery talking 24 hours a day. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
8:57. Those who want to see Jesse Lynn perform, you got some shows coming up, right?
Yes. So as we just stated, we'll be at the Biscuits tomorrow night doing the national anthem. Then Friday night, we will be at the Prattville American Legion Post 122 from 6 to 9. They've got some great dinner specials.
Where's that post at?
It's by Stanley Jensen
Okay,
Stadium.
it's that one.
Yep,
All right.
Yep. So
is that by where they train the firemen and stuff? Or where they used to?
Used to. But they'll have a great hamburger steak, all that tomorrow, Friday night. And then Saturday, if you are ready to hit the lake vibes, we will be at the Point at Lake Jordan. So from 3 to 6, it is their opening day. So come and join us. We'll be there live and ready to thrive.
You are amazing, and you've been an absolute blast this morning.
Well, thank you for having me.
And Dennis is our final caller of the morning.
Good morning, guys. Hey, Greg, you made a good point about the guy who wears black and rides a bicycle in the morning on your way to work. I hope, for CYA purposes, I hope you're using a forward-facing camera. I got them on everything I drive, including the vehicles that I work in. So,
okay.
These days,
Good to have for
Yeah.
insurance
You
and
don't
law
have
purposes.
Absolutely. I've got several friends that have not only a forward but also a rear facing camera.
Wow.
So that's a thought.
I appreciate it.
We're gonna
No,
have to
it's a
get in
good
one.
point. Thank you so much for the call.
Thanks, Dennis.
We have audio from inside the school bus.
I have no idea if this audio is safe to play or not. So, but you do have video.
Yes. We're
just play the video.
You can play the video. I'll mute it for the
For you.
you can leave it on YouTube. It doesn't matter, I guess. But yeah, because I have no idea. I tried to listen to it,
Yeah.
but you can.
Clearly, they were aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were.
And they're not elementary. I don't know what age that is.
That
but-
looks like middle school. Like,
Yeah.
I will say the one kid just flat out grabbed his backpack and jacket and said, "Nope, I'm out," and walked out to the front of the bus.
Yeah.
was like,
In
oh my
fact, the title of the video, and I'm going to put all of this
On
on
the Facebook.
Just incredible that there wasn't a major tragedy around
That
it
is
yesterday.
insane. Insane.
All right. Again, biscuitsbaseball.com to enjoy your Montgomery Biscuits. An 11 o'clock game today and great stuff happening through the weekend at Davos Field. In the meantime, Alabama Unfiltered is coming up next. Young Joey will be here at noon, and I'll see you at 3 after Joey.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
SRN News, I'm Rich Thomas.